What is going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Thank you for joining me here at the St. James Show. I am your host, St. James. We got a few people in the building. What's up? What's up, everybody? I see some people came in earlier today. But you know how that goes. We were still doing it. What's up? Listen, in this hotel room, and the internet sucks. So we'll see how far we get. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. All right. So who's else in the building tonight? I'm still in Cincinnati. No, let me tell you why my voice sounds different. Right. I've been fighting this for about a week now, about a few days. So yeah, my voice definitely sounds different. So excuse my voice, y'all. Man, it's all right. I had to push. You know, I came back from Vegas. The Lord said, "Oh, you want to party? You want to have a few little drinks, son of God?" No, I'm not the son of God. Man of God. But let me show you something. But but I'm okay. I'm all right. We did do some hollering tonight. But not that much. Hey, what's up? My blessings on the way. Mine's on the way. All right. So I hope everybody's here. I am still in Cincinnati. Enjoying this Ricky Dillard. Had a good time tonight. It was very interesting because, you know, the talk of the crowd, the talk of the line. Hey, what's up, Sabrina? Sunset. Greetings from San Francisco. My favorite. You know, it's always about them robes. Let's get into that. Let's see. Oh, let me share. Guess I better share or that won't work. Oh, man. Hopefully, I'll be able to do all this today. I'm feeling a little better. A little better. But get into these robes, y'all. That was the first set of robes. They had those were actually purple. They look kind of bluish, but those were actually purple. And all the men had the little Jewish yarmulkes on. I don't know why we getting into that, but I guess we do now. And then, you know, Ricky had his little hat on, and all the ladies were draped. They had those drapes that Cosmopolitan Pastor Father Hayes, those ladies would wear in the front row. They had them on. So that was interesting. Is she on live going off? Oh man, hold on, y'all. What's she on? Is she on Facebook or Instagram? Oh, please. Let me see what she doing. Oh gosh. What Instagram? Okay. I'ma find. Is she on there? If she ain't blocked me, I'm gonna be hacking too. Y'all tell y'all been battling this all week. But I had to press my way. What's she on? Did somebody tell me what she on? Oh, she on Facebook? Hold on. She on Facebook. We X out of here. See, she trying to clean it up now. I bet you. Trying to clean it up. Let me see.
To do that. I don't burn bridges.
Yeah,
that story, nobody told you that. And whatever sources could have told you that don't have basis for it. Well, here's what I think happened. And I'm sitting there reading this stuff like, are you people crazy?
No, we ain't crazy. Come on.
Nobody gets paid in a community choir.
We know that, but you
Do expenses get covered sometimes? Yes. Anybody that sings with a community choir paid any substantial amount of money. Okay, let me just go ahead and let the cat out of the bag for you all, so y'all will know that from now on. You see a choir on TV and they got to praise and got to praise. They're not getting paid, not much. They're not getting paid much. So please relieve yourself of that fantasy.
Okay, for the record, before we get back into it, everybody, Lillian Lloyd got canned. Ricky canned her. Ricky let her go. He let her go from her duties from New G. Now, hey, what's up, Chef Don Don? Now she online right now going off, but I got a lot to say about it.
Is there a leader getting paid? Absolutely. Whoever's name is on the record, whoever's name is on that record deal, that is who is getting paid. All these singers back there in a choir, I'm not talking about background singers. Lift him up, boop, boop, lift him up, free of charge, free of charge.
Bitter.
You don't get paid for that. Exposure, exposure. Oh, I'm getting exposure. That's all you get. That's all you get.
But you get it for 18 years.
Exposure. That's what you get. But the exposure is real. That's priceless. That exposure took me off my job. Now, when I first joined New G, my rent wasn't but $600 a month. So yeah, New G could take me off my job. I could pay my rent off of what I was making back then. But 20 years later, that ain't gonna cut it. But the doors that have opened as a result of that stage have paid the bills, have sustained me through these last 20 years.
Because she got fired. That's why she mad.
But don't you guys walk around in this fog thinking that because you see somebody on the Stellar Awards, you don't get paid to be on the Stellar Awards. 4 million views on YouTube. You don't get paid for that. But you get, like I just said, you get the gigs when the exposure is in a room, in an actual room. Now you coming to sing at somebody's little Tuesday night musical, and then the 3 people hear you, unless it was the right 3 people. Because I have sang at a small concert, one of the smallest concerts I've ever sang at, opened a $10,000 door for me.
Dollar, because she act like this. She forgot that Ricky was the only diva in the Ricky Dillard and New Generation Chorale of Chicago. That she's not the diva and Ricky is. That's why she got fired.
So I'm not even going to say that the small doors aren't exposure. Exposure actually does help. It leads to other doors. It leads to other opportunities. You never know who's going to hear you. Ricky Dillard discovered me at my church. The music. You're sowing to help the ministry. That's what you're sowing for. I ain't about to get thrown. I just moved in. I ain't about to get thrown out. God bless me, gave me favor. If I do 1 gig per month, it's enough to cover all my bills at my house.
Well,
that's how much favor God gave me. So I'm good. I'm good on that, on my personal expenses. I'm talking about this music. It costs money to do music. So I'm soliciting your prayers on the music. But don't think that, oh, she running low. She on Don't do that. Don't do that. 500.
But you live right after the concert lets out. You go live. See, this lady has just bit the hand that fed her for 18 years plus. She got to the place where she thought she was more diva than Ricky Dillard himself. Ricky had to chop her at the bit and say, no, 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 baby. We love you. You've done some great things, some great leads, but I'm still the main diva in this here choir here. And let me tell you, General Census in that line, talking to people at the concert today, they're like, she good with choir, but her solo stuff, it sucks. So she done got this big head, Chef Don Don. And there's plenty of, we heard some Lillian Lloyds in that choir today. We heard them in the choir today. So there's some Lillian Lloyds that are ready and willing to get the exposure as she's talking about. So it's up to you as an individual to take the exposure and to do with it what you can do with it. If you still 18 years in the exposure and you just released a single a week or two ago, and now it's time for the recording of the choir that birthed and made you, and you go off and get fired because of your diva-ness, and you wanted this and you wanted that. No, honey, just show up like everybody else and take that exposure like you keep saying. See what else she talking about.
I'm blown away. 565 people. You love me. So into it. Fantastic show because her singers and her band are the same people that rehearse together for hours before a show. And they're performing together. They have created a chemistry. You can't create a chemistry with somebody you just met today. And then y'all going to get on stage and it's going to go over unhitched. It's going to be some glitches. Somebody going to forget where to come in.
What are you talking about?
All right, let me get in here. What's happening now?
You know,
because Chris is my brother, and he's probably just trying to make sure.
In the chat because she's so
what happened?
Mean.
What's going on? That's not what she said. Listen again, understand. Okay, what happened?
Trying to wear somebody out. Yeah, they were.
So again,
that's what she portrayed. She didn't like
expenses to go being paid. If you sing with a choir, let's just say I have a community choir. My name is Lillian Lloyd. I have a community choir. For those of you that just joined, I have a community choir.
Never.
I have 150 choir members in my community choir. Let's say I pay 150 people every event. Do you know how much my overhead would be if I paid 150 people every event?
Exactly, world according to money, Tot. That's crazy.
What would my honorarium have to be in order to pay that many people? I can't expect anybody to pay. Yeah, and see, a lot of people don't know how it works. A lot of people don't. That's why I'm taking the time. This, like I told Will, it's just a teaching moment. I'm not fussing at this point. I just said what I had to say, but I'm not fussing at y'all. It would cost $1 million, Meeks. That's right. You're right. It would cost $1 million. $100 million. Do you know how much tickets would cost?
Okay, she's just on there now. Because she never has this many people on her live. I think she has about 5 and stuff. She never does because really people just want to see her and Ricky fall out on the floor, talk about being a crackhead. That's all we really want because it's what she's portrayed over the years. Lillian is a very stubborn person. She's very stubborn. And that was the realest comment of the night. It really was. Matter of fact, we'll put it up again. She's a preaching singer. That's all and that's all. She can't do ballads or any other style. She's a yes, I'm sorry. Point blank, that's what it is. That's why double aluminum foil, the record is probably going to be. So for those of you, for those of you who don't really know what's going on, I'm gonna play what she said last night. All right, I'm gonna play what she said last night.
The one that loves you. I am indeed the one that loves you. I love you and I will always love you. One thing about my love, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. It keeps going. It keeps going. And come what may, it's going to continue. So, hey to everybody that's coming on. You guys are fantastically amazing. Y'all are also very messy because I see the numbers are
messy
jumping up real quick. Normally it's only like
we messy,
people, but y'all coming on, waiting for the juicy news and waiting on the gossip. So I know how that goes. We nosy. The nosy ones is coming on now. Hey, Hollister, I love you, baby.
Get to it.
But just wanted to share some things that's on my heart. First of all, you have to understand that one thing about people, all human beings, this is not directed at any one person, but all human beings are going to do what is best for them. They are always going to do what is best for them. And so what you have to do is you have to decide that you have to do what's best for you. Amen? You have to do what is best for you. Just got an interesting...
Hold on, y'all. I need y'all to like this video, please. I ain't even asked y'all to send no cash app. I didn't ask y'all to do a super chat, super sticker, or to even join. Could you please hit the like button and maybe share it out? Because I got some information y'all really want to hear. I'm just going to let her, this is her talking, her video last night, right before today's live recording. How convenient.
Text message and pictures and emails and interesting information, and you do with it what you got to do with it, because people are going to do. No, you're not gonna see me in a few hours, baby. I will not be there.
You watch your tone.
I'm sorry, Harold. I will not be there. Let me go ahead and address the elephant in the room. As of Saturday, I am no longer a member of Ricky Dillard and New G. I have, our time has come to an end. It has been a beautiful 18-year run. There's no love lost. It is just time to move on. I did not want it to end the way that it did, but it is what it is. These things happen. And so I don't hold any ill will toward Dr. Dillard or the ministry, because I have had a beautiful, beautiful 18-year run. It is going to be a bit of a transition, because you do something for 18 years of your life. That's a long time to be connected to a ministry, to be connected to a group of people. But it is no more. It is no more. And I was going to wait until after the recording to say my say, but I'm going to say it now and get it over with. I don't want anybody spinning any narratives and trying to create any stories and make up some stuff. I'm going to say it with my own mouth, and I will let it be known from my end, from my point of view, where we are, that this train has come to a stop for this season, and who knows, we may revisit something in the future, but as of right now, this is where we are. Again, I don't.
So this was last night, y'all. LLE, thank you for joining me. And whoever else has I think I just had to put Harold in timeout. I don't do blocking around here, but I will let you sit down. If I don't like what you're talking or what you said, I don't have to look at it, okay? Bottom line. He told me to watch my tone, so I'm going to watch my finger and put you on timeout. Beat it, Cletus. So she does this. Lillian talks about this right last night, right before the recording. Now, if you loved Ricky so much and you loved New G so much, then you would not have done that. And don't say, well, you didn't want people to be disappointed because you were not there. You wasn't there last recording. You were sick. And it still went on without a hitch. So don't use that as an excuse. You didn't want people to ask too many questions or what have you. No, you wanted to throw a dig in the ticket sales the night before. So Ray says that she was Lillian Lloyd before she was with Ricky Dillard. True, but she wasn't the Lillian Lloyd like she is now. And pretty much after one more chance, then she became the Lillian Lloyd. Let's see. Well, yes, she missed a lot of stuff. She missed a lot of things. And see, I think that's what happened. She started to just think that she can miss, and just show up at performances, have things taken care of for her. She may not have been like getting a big stipend, but I know Ricky. Somebody like Lillian Lloyd, you probably want to keep a little bit happier because you know the dynamics that you guys do on stage kind of works for everybody. Yeah, she did. She missed the last recording. Yep. I had to go and see if we did the last recording. That's what. Yeah, she wasn't there. She was supposed to do. He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't fail. And no, she didn't quite make it. So it is what it is. Let's see. Let's just let her talk a little bit more. We ain't gonna list all this.
I hate him. I hope that he doesn't hate me. And this is where we are. Okay? So now that we've gotten that out of the way, the point that I'm making here is people are going to do what is best for them. So you have to do what is best for you. I've already said that I will not be in Cincinnati tomorrow. So please put that on somebody please respond to these questions. I will not be there tomorrow. I am here I'm not at home, but I'm not in Ohio. I will not be there. I will not be in any of the upcoming events. I'm no longer a member of the choir. My time has come to an end. Okay? Did we say that? Did we make it clear? My time with Ricky Dillard and New G has come to an end. 18 years has come to an end. Okay? So there we are. Now we're on somebody.
And on that vein, Darla, we were talking in line. Everybody, it was a hot topic, like I said, as we were going into the line, which VIPs were supposed to get in at 12:30. We didn't end up walking in until 1:20. Mind you that the concert was supposed to start at 2 p.m. The concert didn't start, I think, until 2:45 or something like that. Yeah, so you know how we do. We know how we do. So there's plenty of Lillian Lloyds out there that are waiting in the wings to get the opportunity, to showcase their talents. I think she was. I think she was under. She just wasn't there. But my point was, she didn't show up and she didn't make a big deal. She didn't say that before the concert. She didn't come on and say before the concert, I will not be there. I'm under doctor's care. Because guess what? I'm sure at that point she was truly sick or under doctor's care and didn't want to damage people's thoughts about coming to the concert and supporting Ricky because she loved him. So she loves him so much, supposedly. So, like I said, I'm not bitter really with Lillian, but it's just I don't like what she did. She didn't have to do that last night. She just didn't have to do it last night. Let's see. She's online again. Let's see what she's talking about. Let's see what she's saying.
To go to a gospel concert, if we had to pay every person on stage, I don't expect Dr. Dillard to pay me $1,000 a show. We got 10 other lead singers. He would have to pay. Oh, I love the news too. They all love me. I love them back.
She must not be talking about nothing no more because it's dropping. It's dropping. Okay. She's not talking about nothing anymore. It's dropping. It's dropping. But in another thing that she said last night, I want y'all to hear this. Uh-oh. She is.
Just to ask me the same question I just
Number of endings. Oh.
the question I just answered. So again, there's no love loss. I understand. No love loss. My love is for real and my love is forever. And you can't control how people feel about you. You can only control how you feel about them. And so that being said, my love will go on and my support will continue. And that is that. Okay. Hey, Annalise, I love you, sweetie. Thank you.
Talk about it, Lillian. Stop beating around the bush.
And to the members that have reached out to me so far, some will probably reach out later tomorrow. Some probably won't reach out at all, and that's fine too. But it is indeed a new season, and it is a new day, and it was never my intention to leave the choir to pursue my solo career. It was in my intention to remain within the choir and still have my solo career. But you know, sometimes things don't work the way we plan for them to work, so we have to go with God's plan. You have to sometimes be forced out of the nest in order for you to soar. You have to be forced out of the nest in order to soar. Many times we will hold on to a situation.
Well, I tell you, people get to doing these parables and get to doing all this rigmarole, as they say, and ain't talking nothing. Lay it out. Talk about how you wanted Motown to treat you like they treat Ricky. Talk about it, Lillian. That was a big problem. And is it Patrick Bolton's label? Where's she going on Patrick Bolton's label? Has he ever got anybody beyond the church? Well, let's Did she leave or did she get fired? Let's just say she didn't have a choice in the matter. So take it however you want to take it. She didn't have a choice in the matter. What's up, Denise? Thank you to everyone that is pressing like and sharing. I appreciate it. So let me take her off the screen for a minute. One thing I didn't like about it, wait a minute. She talked about something last night. Hold on. Let me
releasing all the songs as soon as possible. Every song you've heard.
Let me see if I can find it.
We have whenever you are a part of a ministry, that ministry has a vision. That leader has a visionary.
Oh, girl.
I really care about a house. I just need a place to put my things. I want all of my stuff in one place, and
She's talking about how she just got a house in Vegas, and poor Lillian has always been looking for a house. She's always on the move. She's always, she's been divorced a couple times, unfortunately, but why I got this thing on? Oh, tired. VIP mess. Yes, she's talking about, and then she's talking about how she's going to start her church. You heard me. She's starting a church in Vegas, y'all. See if I can find that.
Putting things away and getting the house set up so that I can start to function. We're getting ready to start having Bible studies soon because I'm getting ready to start the church. All systems are go, and I've got some help in place and some people established. My core group is coming together, and so we're going to get ready to start having Bible studies ASAP. And so just need to get home and get situated and get aligned with everything that God is saying for this season. So again, sometimes we can try to pull things and push things and forth.
Y'all going to her church in Vegas? Y'all going to her church in Vegas? Let me see what she said again. Hold on.
things to be as ice because it gets hot as you know what in Las Vegas, and so I'm happy, and one of my future members, she's
Future
coming
members.
next week to help me to finish putting things away and getting the house set up so that I can start to function. We're getting ready to start having Bible studies soon because I'm getting ready to start the church. All systems are go, and I've got some help in place. And
Hold on. Connect mobile videos. You talk Chantel Hakerson. Is she one of the leaders in Ricky Dillard? Because she the one that I think she led that song tonight and she wore it out. Correct me if I'm wrong. You joining, KC? KC said they joining. Well, God bless you in your ministry. You got some members here over here on the St. James show, Lillian. That's this the guys invited out to do one more chance. Yeah. Okay, that's her. She wore it out.
And some people established. My core group is coming together, and so we're gonna get ready to start having Bible studies ASAP. And so just need to get home and get situated and get aligned with everything that God is saying for this season. So again, sometimes we can try to pull things and push things and force things to be a certain way, even in relationships, you know.
Very much so.
You get a
very much so.
You gotta get out of God's way.
She said, y'all got to get out of God's way. I told you I'm under the weather. I've been fighting. I'm all right. You have pictures of Chantel. You want to come up here? Chef Don? You want to talk about this? I can put the link in the chat if you want. Yeah, Lillian. Doesn't sound like we have a lot of takers for the church in Vegas. You mean get out of your own way? Yes, get out of your own way, honey. I'm telling you, Lillian has that mean streak in you that is just not welcoming. And I know she's friends with my friend Tone. And I know we were at a one year we were at the Gospel Fest in Vegas, and me and Tone were just sitting up in the B Slade, excuse me, sitting up in the choir stand. We were just sitting up there. And then Lillian was there, and, you know, she was talking to B, you know, and then she would kind of like act like she had to talk. You don't have to talk to me. I'm not a fan like that. You ain't got to talk to me, but she just seemed a little interesting there, Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put this in the chat, Chef Don, because I know you may have some questions. Because I got some things written down, and I wanna show some videos and some stuff too. So y'all make sure to hit the like. Do I still have myself under my foodie? Oh no, it is under that one. Okay, cool. It did go under that one. All right, everybody, and also like and subscribe to my foodie channel, St. James Eats. All right, maybe one of the mods will find that and do it. Okay, so let me take her off of here. So running back here, y'all. Tonight it was definitely hosted by. First of all, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please go subscribe. But thank you so much to my subscribers getting me to right now over 5,000. So thank you. Sunshine and rain. Somebody said I couldn't. Somebody said I wouldn't. Somebody said I couldn't. Somebody said I wouldn't. Thank you, Mark Yandris. Mark Yandris is in the house. He's God's perfect UPC Pentecostal. That's him. And he can whip up an organ. If he's in your chat, then we must be okay. We saved today. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much. Chef Donna, did you get that? Yeah, I'll put it in the thing again. Hopefully it works. I guess it works. Anyway, okay. So going back to today's concert was really good, y'all. It was really good. It was hosted by Lexi and that Marquis Jelks or Jelks. He wasn't all that funny, and Lexi wasn't really all that funny. And those who don't know who Lexi is, here's a little clip of Lexi doing one of her skits.
Thank you, God. Let it out, son. Yeah. That's all right, son. That's all right. Just let it out, son. Let it out. Every time I play the Hawkins. Something about the Hawkins, that's right. Go ahead and let it out. Bless him. Bless him. Bless him. Bless him. Yes, sir. Woo! Bless him, son. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pull it together, son. Pull it together. It's all right. It's all right.
So that's Lexi, y'all. She just does little skits, and she has music also. She's a gospel artist. She was there making a lot of unfunny racial jokes against the white people that were, cameraman and stuff. I think that was a little much, like, oh, you don't know what we're doing. You're white, we're black. And it wasn't all that funny. Thank you, Shanice. But, and the Marquis Jelks guy, I think he does like funny church stuff. But I guess they left it at home today. It just wasn't all that funny. What's up, Memphis? Memphis in the house. Memphis in the house. But they had the pre-show and things like that. So they had some pretty cool. She making Detroit look bad. Detroit was in the house. Sean, I met I can forget her name, but she interviewed me for WVTC in Detroit. I did save her name here. What is her name? I saved it. I saved her name. Shoot. I was going to tell you. Oh, here it is. Send. Oh, no. What was her name? Oh, man. Okay. Sandy Rose. Yeah, Sandy Rose. She was cool. Oh, Sandy Rose. I guess she'd been in the business for years and years. Oh, there you are, Chef Don. I'm sorry. I'm just running my mouth. I didn't even see you down there. I am so sorry.
You good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on. Let me hide this. My internet is. I'm in this hotel, and this internet is
a little shaky.
Yeah. It's horrible. But let me play one more video before.
Okay.
See my light about to go. See, I have my janky light. Come on, do it. Stay right there. Okay, it stayed. All right. This is horrible. I should have brought my light. They said, "Hey, Chef Don. Hey,
everybody. Hey.
Do you have any moderators in the thing? Maybe one of my moderators could put your page in the chat.
I don't think I do.
Okay, somebody put his link in the chat. All right. But it was okay. It wasn't all that funny, but they had this little pre-thing that was pretty cool. They had a little game they played. Where is it at? And you had to think of a message to preach in the next like 30 seconds or something. They gave this boy, but this boy was from Jamal Bryant's church.
He was giving me Jamal Bryant. Is that the one you put on your page?
Did you listen to it?
Yes, he gave me all the way Jamal Bryant.
All the way. Here, I'm going to play it real quick. Hold on.
Now, you're a hooper, right? Okay. The topic is nope. Nope. N-O-P-E.
Take a minute. Draw it all in. And it is no. Next one to the scripture. Nope. You have to have it and go.
Sometimes in our lives we're at a place in our lives where it seems like life is throwing everything at you that it can. We have been faced with trials and tribulations and everything that life has to bring before you. You have to understand that there comes a time in your life that you're going to have to say no. There's going to come a time in your life that you're going to have to say no to the devil. But I want you to understand that in Luke 4th chapter, the Bible says that Jesus was tempted by the devil. And when he was tempted by the devil, the first thing that the devil tempted Jesus with, he said, listen here, if you be the Son of Man, he said, turn these stones into bread. Why did he tempt Jesus with bread? Because he knew that Jesus was weak, he was famished, and he was hungry. Let me tell you something, the devil is not going to come to you when you're strong. He's going to come to you when you're weak, hungry, and famished. So make sure your appetite is for the right thing. Make sure your appetite is for the right people. Make sure your appetite is for the right desires. But it didn't stop there, the Bible says. Not only did he tempt the devil tempt Jesus with the bread, but he said, listen here. But notice that Jesus said, no, devil. He said, listen, man shall not live by bread alone. But then he got down there and the devil began to tempt Jesus again. He said, listen, Jesus, if you be the Son of God, he said, I'll show you the world. I'll let you be everything that you could be. All of the silver and all of the gold. He said, I'll give it to you. But I like Jesus' answer. He said, nope. Why did he say nope? Because he already knew who he was. The devil only tells people that don't know who they are. But when you know who you are in God, you learn how to say no to the devil. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor. Y'all ain't looking at nobody, you're hard-headed. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor. Learn to say no to the devil. No to the temptation. No to the trial. No to the tribulation. Oh, everybody say yeah.
So yeah, they called him Top Hat, and I guess the shoes were even more ridiculous. So I didn't get a chance to see him though.
I know all them first lady hats was in the building.
You know what? I didn't see much. It seems like people were kind of more. They had some fancy stuff, but it seemed like people were kind of more relaxed.
Should be
It seemed-
going
it seemed
to
like-
a Ricky Dillard concert.
Right. Now, some of them did, come through, but not as much as it wasn't like it was one of y'all Kojic conventions,
Ah!
You know how y'all do. Ain't nobody touch y'all. You know. So what you think about Lillian quitting last night?
See, because I've heard a lot of things about Lillian from people that I know that have closely either tried to work with her and
Yeah.
have not been successful because of her attitude and how nasty she's been.
Right.
Or let me tell you something. We encountered Lillian's there was a concert in Austin, Texas. I believe this was in 2018. I think it came right off of the heels of I Got the Victory, the live recording for that. I think that
Okay.
was in DC. So this is my thing. I feel like if you really care about Ricky, you really care about Lou G the way you say you do, why did you do this on the heels of their big day? On the heels
the
of
night before. That's why I don't care what anybody says and tries to make it some kind of spiritual thing, and she gets on and try to be so deep. No, you tried to kill Ricky the night before the recording. That's what you tried to do.
that wasn't right in my opinion. Today wasn't cool either. Because I mean you're explaining something that we're not dumb. Everybody
No.
know good and well that Ricky is not paying these people like that. Everybody know that. So I think you're not fooling anybody, and you getting
No.
up really saying what you saying. It's not like we don't know these things,
Yeah.
and really you just showing your true character. I would have respected it a lot have she not done it this weekend. I'm just
Yeah, it
saying.
was a calculated move, definitely, Sunshine. And it's gonna bite her in her big rear end. That's what it's gonna do. But like I was still said, usually things are repairable. Obviously, she was really hurt by Ricky letting her go. Really hurt. But see, Lillian needs to realize, she got on her platform today talking about, on her Facebook saying that, is she still on there running her mouth? Let's see what she on there doing. Hold on.
Child. And another thing, why you get that up. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Get that $10,000 seed in your hand. One person can do the 10,000 tonight.
No.
And I believe that. I believe that God is going to, that you would send angels to encamp round about the choir, Dr. Dillard.
Oh no, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do that. Now you want to pray for him after you tried to kill him last night. Go ahead, Chef Don. I'm sorry. I thought she was talking about something. She's not.
I was just gonna say another issue that I have too as well. When you do stuff like this, you leave the door open for people to guess what happened. You leave people to guess or try to figure out what took place, which is why she shouldn't have done what she did last night. Again, on the heels of the recording, but not only that, you're battling with people.
Over there to her church in Vegas. I'm sorry to cut you off. Ray needs to go be a member over there at that church in Vegas she's starting up. Go ahead, Jeff.
No, I was just saying, I feel like you wouldn't have to be battling with people in the comments. Oh, well, what did Ricky do to you? Why did Ricky let you go? Why this? Why that? Why Ricky this? Why Ricky that? You put it out there the way you did, which is going to make people ask questions. So I feel like, again, timing is everything. I tell people that on my channel all the time. Timing is everything. And you just watch. Because you chose to do it this particular time, you got to watch how that's going to backfire on you.
Yeah.
And that's just how I feel about that. I was going to talk about her tomorrow, but I didn't know she was going live again after the recording. I think that's that is I don't know. You just can't. I don't know. I can't have respect for that. I really can't. I don't have respect for someone who was a part of something, and then when something is going big, it's kind of like the saying, "One monkey don't stop the show." And then it's like you realize that that's happening, and you're trying to do things that you feel like will kind of sort of do that. I don't know. I just feel like the timing ain't right. The timing was not right.
To stop it. And me, myself, and I, she says, what I'm trying to understand is why, and did Ricky let her go? I'm sure it was warranted. It was warranted. She was requesting all kind of this diva-like stuff for her to perform. Even ongoing performances, they have performances coming up. She's wanting compensation. She's wanted to be treated like a separate artist now. And Ricky is the only diva when New Generation Chorale walks in any church or auditorium. He's the only one that matters in his mind.
But can I ask you this, St. James? Considering the last two albums, do you not think that Ricky was trying to kind of... Okay, we know who Lillian Lloyd is, right?
Yeah.
But it seems like over these last two albums, he has really brought out other people.
Yes.
Who, and I know she was originally supposed to sing that one song, but it's like, what's the... Y'all, I know y'all can help me in the comment section. The lady that sounds like Crystal Rucker to me. Her name is Anna something.
I don't know.
I can't think of her name. Somebody help me. She kind of reminds me a lot of Crystal Rucker. But I'm just saying, like, it just seems like he's been bringing out other people to kind of...
He really has. He really has, because it's been getting worse and worse with Lillian types throughout the year. Like somebody said in the chat, you don't hear nothing about Nikki Ross no more.
No, you don't.
So it's and as she's been getting more notoriety, listen, he's recorded some songs. You can take that one song and travel all over the world, and that's what she's done, right? We don't have a whole plethora or a whole LP of songs or EP of songs from Lillian Lloyd that she can travel around and sing. You have songs from Ricky Dillard that he's allowed you to travel around and receive money off of.
That's true. That is true. There
Is
y'all
it
go. Y'all got it in the comments.
Anna
Anna
Jacobs?
Jacobs.
Okay,
That's her.
okay.
Yeah. She been killing. So I mean, I just feel like it's kind of been one of those situations where, you know, sometimes you got to go with the times. You got to go with what's going on. And Lillian, we get you. We love you, girl. But at the same
Yeah,
token, and I hate to say this, y'all, don't eat me up for this, but people get tired of the same old runs, same
yeah,
old screams, same old
yeah,
rolling around, same old ad libs. Cause y'all, people call her the ad lib queen, but some of them ad libs do be repetitive. And so, listen, I Miss Mama, you just gonna have to pray for something greater. Honestly, I just think that it's okay though. It's been 20 years.
yeah, yeah. And speaking of that, Ray, as Ricky said tonight, this album, and it's definitely not praise and worshipy. He said this is black choir, black music type of stuff tonight, and that's what he gave us. And he even gave us Chef Dom now, which is going to be kind of hot. We got house church music, gospel house music tonight.
I can't
It was
wait.
hot.
I can't wait. Listen, I've been to at least 2 of Ricky Dillard's recordings. I haven't been to the last like 3.
Okay.
And I just always tell people, if you like choir music, that is an experience.
Yeah, it's and that's what everyone in the that I was talking to in the line, we were there because there were some people from all over, and they were like, "Oh my God, you came from California?" Yeah, because we're all church choir and church, guys and girls. This is what we love, and if you love that, you will love Ricky Dillard's recordings.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah.
I
He
agree.
gives it to you. Let me tell you, that Lisa Noel Smith tonight.
I was just
Woo!
about to ask you, were there any other guest articles? We know Ricky gonna always bring somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
But was she the only one, or was there more?
So Lisa Noel Smith, she did a good one. She came up with it's a song, I Love the Lord, and she went real quartet-y at that end. So she gonna give us what we call her for. Jason Claiborne.
Okay, from California.
Is he from California?
Did he used to? No, Jason. No, is it
I don't
Jason?
think he's
No,
from
no, I don't think
California.
he's from California.
No.
I'm thinking of Jason. Is it McGee?
Oh, you
Is
talking
that
about
his name?
Jason McGee out of City
That's who I
Refuge?
was thinking you was
Jason
talking
don't
to.
sing like no Jason Claiborne. And even though McGee, I know you my friend. You may watch this. You know you don't sing like that. You direct the choirs. Jason. No, this is Jason Claiborne. I forget. I've seen him. He was doing lead for somebody, but I can't remember right now. But he was good tonight. Let me see. April Hall, of course. April Hall had to come through.
That April is
Yeah.
that April. My God, today.
She did a song called "Lord, You're Great," and that's hot.
Oof, I can't wait.
Let's see. This little light skinned boy sung something. Fill us again. Fill us once again. I think he sung something in one of another of Ricky's CDs, but I can't remember what his name was. But he was good. But he's not like gospel artist. So really, the only gospel like was kind of that Lisa Noel Smith, that Jason Claiborne guy. The rest of them was just, they were just new G singers.
What that's about? Okay. See, the last person for the last recording, he didn't bring nobody in but Kim.
Well, no,
right?
No, he brought in. You had Kim Burrell.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He brought in Kim, but I can't remember anybody.
Burrell, but who else the last time? There was this one girl. I think they said she was on Sunday Best or something. It didn't matter, but it didn't matter. Yeah. Steve Johnson. I don't know about no Steve Johnson. I don't know about him. I don't know who that is. But Ricky led a song, and then that Chantel girl came and finished that bad boy.
I love me some Chantel. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah, and the Sopranos do their thing, and that particular, he always has a song where the Sopranos just shine.
Oof, literally almost every song.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Chantel is the one that sings "Redeem" on the last album.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
her.
What's up, Keisha? Yeah,
I love Chantel. She's so sweet.
he did a song called Chef Don. It's called "Thank You for Always Being There for Me." That is the song. It's beautiful. It's called "Thank You for Always Being There for Me." And then "Pray Through." "Pray Through" was the end of it, and we know that was probably Lillian's song.
Wow. Wow.
And then he mixed that with "I Know What Prayer Can Do." He mixed it in there at the end.
I'm getting chills and I ain't heard nothing. Okay.
So
because I love Ricky. I love Ricky.
Ricky didn't miss a beat. He came out and said the enemy tried to destroy us even before we walked on stage. But he said, I wore my, what did he say? I wore my color of something of fight or something, he said. So in other words, he was probably alluding to the situation.
I love it though. I love it. Yeah, one thing we know, you gonna be a little shady.
Oh yeah.
He gonna throw his little shade.
But he didn't give it too much energy. But I can tell you this. Now, the first half, it's always in half. So the first half was great. The second half had a little starting problem, and it really didn't kick in until about that third song. And first of all, the sound at the second half, it seemed like all the sound was on stage and it wasn't in the audience. So they eventually, it can be trouble because you want the audience to feel it, and eventually it got better around the third song. He only did 10 songs. And that is short for a Ricky Dillard concert.
That is very short.
Yeah. But it just tells you
what time did it start?
What do you mean? What
time did the concert start?
2:45, and it was supposed to start at 2. We was standing in line. We were standing. What is that right here? We were standing in line. Got there at 12:30. The doors are supposed to open at 12:30 for VIP. And of course, the doors for VIP didn't open until 1:20.
Not surprised.
Yeah. So they were definitely on CP time.
I hope he does like what he did for. I can't remember the name of the album, the one with Got the Victory, when he did like his little mini tour before that album really came out.
Yeah.
I hope he do that again.
And see, the thing about he's Jason Playboy, they say he's from Louisville.
Got you.
I guess they were saying that Ricky has a lot of choir members here in the Cincinnati, this area here. Because let me tell you, Chef Don, it was not very well attended.
Really?
I have a video I took from the back. I thought I was uploaded it, but it didn't upload. And I don't this Wi-Fi with this internet. But they were asking the balcony people to come down. They refused to come down to the bottom. They refused because they were like, we like the seats up here, but they needed the sides filled in. Yeah, but if Lillian wants to hang a hat up on that, but I don't think that had anything to do with Lillian. I think it's the location that he had the concert at.
Well, that, and then I'm not gonna lie to you, the timing seemed a little off.
Yeah,
because a lot of people didn't find out about this until about 2 weeks ago.
And the thing about it seems like since he's been with Motown, it's like they're just so quick. Just get that album out. Just get it out. Just get it out. That's what it seems. Doesn't it kind of seem like that with Motown?
Yes, especially the last one. That last one seemed like it was very rushed to me because he was putting singles out for what, like a week straight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The concert was at she asked what church the concert was at. It was at Princeton Pike in Liberty something. Wherever we was at. We was way in Princeton Pike Church of God in Liberty Township. That's where it was at in Ohio. So, and then last time when we had it in Chicago, he had it out like in the suburb. Like it was like 30 minutes away or something or more from Chicago. But see, Chicago is his base. And a lot of Chicago, they flooded that last concert. And of course, it was kind of after the whole pandemic issue. So people were ready to get out also.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, if I had just a little bit more time, I probably could have swung it and went for real.
Yeah.
When I saw it, I saw Chantel post it first because I follow Chantel on social media.
Oh, okay.
I saw her post it first, then I saw Ricky post it after that, and to me, I think the original post, I don't have Facebook like that. I think the original post that I saw was saying that the information was coming soon. I don't think the information had been dropped in. And then once I saw it, I'm like, yo, this seemed kind of fast. It seems very, very quick. But
Pam late, Chef Don Don. She said, I'm super late, but
well, Pam.
And you know what? And other people don't want to say it, Pam, but I like I said, I don't bite my tongue. I know what I was told, and I know who told it to me, and they are very reputable. She was canned. It was like,
I believe it though.
You do this, and this will happen. And she did that. So that happened. Then she was on the live saying that, something did happen, transpire last weekend. And she was like, well, this has been, no, it wasn't. You thought you were still going because even in her video from last night, she said she was packed and ready to go today. She said that. But see, Lillian, if you're packed and ready to go the night before, that means you didn't make any of the rehearsals this week. And that's been a problem with Lillian.
So Lillian don't want to show up to the rehearsals because she's Lillian Lloyd, because she thinks she's Lillian Lloyd. You don't want to show up to none of the rehearsals. You know what? Somebody told me that way back in the, like when that album came out, the one with I Got the Victory on it, stating that she had a hard time coming to rehearsals and stuff, but she would always blame it on the fact that she got gigs.
But if you look
Evangelist Lillian Lloyd, excuse me.
I watch Lillian as she's there at the recordings. Lillian seeps to the back. Lillian don't say about 2-3 words with them songs. She'll come up and, she'll do, once they get into the tag or something, she'll be singing. But Lillian
shade, Lillian lazy. No shade. Lillian lazy when
she's not even
not
singing.
At all.
She's just there because she knows she needs that platform for her own stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so is Otis. He Otis from the Temptation. Yes.
Indeed.
Pam, y'all go see over there. She got them calls from those strawberry letter calls. That's very entertaining over there. She over there got over 9,000 people. You believe that, Chef Don Don?
Listen, Pam over there doing her thing.
She's doing it.
Doing her thing. I'm loving it. Now, y'all probably eat me up about this too. But this always make me, when Lillian do stuff like this make me side eye her about her most recent marriage or divorce. Let's put it that way.
Well, the thing about it, we can definitely understand, why she's not married. Lillian's a mess. I wish William would come on. He said he was over there listening to her because William he used to manage Lillian Lloyd, William McRae.
Really? Now
and it wasn't too good. Mm-hmm.
I believe it. I really do. Like I said, I've had several people that have worked, or even people who wanted to work with Lillian, and
Mhm.
they was like, no, because you know my temper, and then with her, and then you know a
Yeah.
couple of them be like, I don't want to be arguing with no woman, but
Right,
Lillian
right,
will
right.
take
Then
you
they
to
want to
that
call
point.
you you hate black women because you.
Yep, yep, and that's
The
why a lot of
JC
people was
said
like, nah, we
she
good.
was at the Indiana State Fair and her attitude wasn't too nice. Well, that's been the testimony of a lot of people around the country. Even have you listened to her preach, Chef Don Don?
Ugh,
She
no, not really.
preaches very harsh, very dogmatic, very, you better and you horrible, you know.
N- Now help me out with this though, because I didn't know this. So she got a church in Vegas.
She's
Lillian lives in Vegas now.
opening up a church in Vegas. Now, she moved to Vegas, I think either a year or two ago. She's been her main hub has been in Vegas. I don't know. I know she was in Vegas and I think she was living with some lesbian woman and they would used to be on the beach walking their dog on the beach somewhere. But she's always lived there in Vegas for the last couple of years. And she did say she was going to eventually start a church. So I guess now she's going to start a church.
Girl, girl, girl. Good luck. See, y'all want to start these ministries,
What
and
did she
then
say?
she's
Let
sitting
me
over there
see.
talking about somebody is definitely feeling 10,000 in their spirit right now. Girl, nobody is
Yeah, ain't
feeling ten
nobody giving
thousand.
you 10,000.
Everybody over here to be messy. Ain't nobody over here to give you no $10,000 to give you some church,
You got to
some
get out.
seats in the church.
And when I had put her up, she had a cash app, blah blah blah. I ain't putting that up. No, you don't try to get money off of Ricky Dillard's name today because you talking about Ricky Dillard. You quit. Yeah, right. You ain't quit nothing.
Child.
Hold on. What she say? For all y'all who came late, let me see something if I can find what she
And been
said.
trying to force it to happen. And the Lord said, I have a house for you. And then my brother, Pastor John Bernard, he said, Evangelist Lloyd, I love you, sis. He said, I'm going to pray for God to open a door for you. He said, but you keep looking at apartments, and I keep hearing God say house. So he got a house for you. He's got a house for you. And I said, okay. And I just kind of brushed it off. And I
That's
said, well,
what I
most men
said.
are supposed to live in a house. I don't really care about a house. I just need a place to put my things. I want all of my stuff in one place. And I want um, everything,
Come on, speed it up.
it's an ideal location, and it's a place that I can comfortably live for the next 5-10 years if I needed to, and be at peace, be comfortable, to be able to be in and out of town and function. Some things we're going to have done, like he's already told me he can redo the flooring for me
Oh,
and put my
girl.
gray floors in like I want, or my gray carpet in that I want, and do some updating of some of the fixtures and things like that too. Just
I don't mean no harm, but do y'all remember like a few years ago when she had just moved to Chicago again from Atlanta and she had bought a whole bunch of furniture and it was this gray gaudy furniture. Um and like she's always moving triannually, but
Yeah, because somebody asked, did Lillian have any children? Am I
no.
mistaken? Okay, so that lady that she be claiming is her daughter is like a little goddaughter or something. That ain't her real
Yeah,
daughter.
no, she claims all the the gay boys and the women, she call their sons and all that, all the ones who do her hair and her nails and stuff.
Her
She calls them
hair,
all sons and
do
stuff.
her hair? Is that what you said?
Yeah, do hair,
She
nails.
wear them
Yeah.
big wigs. What they doing to them?
They still gotta do the wigs, you gotta fluff them and get them together. Gotta do them.
I thought she buy them wigs extra big, just put them on her head and
Just shake them
consistently be
off
moving them out of her
and
face.
pop them up.
That's what
No,
I
no, no,
thought
no,
she
no,
was
no.
doing.
Mm-mm,
Oh,
mm-mm.
big wigs. Listen,
Let me
yeah,
tell
I
you,
didn't know
Pam.
she.
There is somebody else that's gonna give y'all all the theatrics y'all need. Mark my word. Mark my word. St. James said, Lillian will be back, y'all. Lillian will be back. This is what we know her from. This is what we want from Lillian. We don't want no solo albums. We don't want no ballads. We want her to holler, scream, fall dead on the floor with Ricky Dillard, get up, sit on the stoop, act like you giving yourself some, crack and heroin or whatever. And that's what we want. That's what we want. Hold on. Let's see.
Make it more modern, but as of right now, it's what it needs to be, and it's very comfortable, very cozy, very quiet. It's cold as ice.
Girl, speed it up. Get to your church.
So just need to get home and get situated and get aligned with everything that God is saying for this season. So again, sometimes we can try to pull things and push things and force things to be a certain way, even in relationships, you get you gotta get
I need you to speed it up.
And I believe that God has something special for me. I know my sound is very different. The songs that I write for myself are very different than what most people are used to hearing from me. But this is what's authentically me. That's how I write. That's what I hear. And so I know you all are used to.
And you know what, though, Chef? And not taking anything away from what she's saying about what she writes, but have you ever come across writers who don't have the skill set to interpret the song like it should be interpreted?
There's quite a few people like that. But I mean, I agree with you on that. I see where you're going with it. I do agree with that. But there are several people like that, especially in the R&B industry.
Right. So my thing is, even though she's saying, "Oh, we don't understand what her real true is," unfortunately, we don't. That's not you. Write the songs, give it to somebody else, make the royalties off of it. Because you recording those songs that you're writing, it's not going to get you anywhere
at all.
I just want to be real with Lillian tonight.
And that's
you are a choir leader. You are a theatrical. You should. When she goes to Germany every year in December, she does that whole tour in Germany where they do that old time gospel thing and tour Germany, and it's kind of like a show. That's what she should be doing. That's what she should be doing. Sorry. Starting churches, singing ballads, trying to have a solo career and ditch New G. Girl, you're wasting your time, your energy, and you're stressing yourself out. You're gonna be and starting to hold on. What she say she doing?
Hearing me, that sound of Pentecost, fast, churchy drive, but that's not what I write. That's not how I write. I can sing those songs. I'm good at singing those songs. I know how to do it because I grew up in that Pentecostal experience. I grew up in the Apostolic Church.
Lillian is not a singer.
Second nature to me.
No.
Lillian is not a singer. Lillian can't sing me into worship. I'm sorry. There's nothing that Lillian sings that takes me into worship.
No.
Like you said, Lillian is the type of person that keeps the energy high, keeps people going, keep you up on your feet. It's the type of music that she sings is not worshipy. No shade to B Slade. I think him working with her, y'all are on two different scales of elements.
They are.
Like,
but you know what? They have such kindred spirits. I can see why they are friends. Being around both of them, I can see why because Tone is all over the place. He's my friend, but I tell him, boy, your mind is all over the place, so he can never be put in that box. And I think Lillian, unfortunately, we have put her in the box, but respectfully so.
Yeah, because again, Lillian is not singing anything that I'm throwing my hands up to.
Right.
I
Right.
just, you know what I'm saying? If I'm
Yeah.
throwing my hands up, it's to put them in the clapping position, going to clap a little bit. But
Yeah.
it's nothing on a worship scale, and that's kind of what she sounds like she wants to give us now. And one quick question before you get back into this, and I know this may sound a little shady, and if y'all live in Vegas, this is no shade to y'all. It wasn't until Stella started going to Vegas and they started doing stuff at random churches and stuff that I realized that Vegas has churches. Because
Ain't
I ain't gonna
nobody
lie to you.
saved in Vegas. Ain't nobody
I
saved
was
in
about to
Vegas.
ask, is anybody going to church like that for her to be starting the ministry and put yourself in further debt to start a ministry? Because that's eventually what's gonna happen. You're gonna put yourself
Vegas,
in further debt.
Vegas is a melting pot for churches. Dion Drake Sims say he is. He said he is. But I'm just being facetious when I say that. But I know, and my friend, I got a friend, Aaron Arrington. He's there. There's a Kojic church there, a PAW church. Pastor Bishop, what's his name, Clinton House. I mean, I can name some churches there, but it's always been hard, even in the Kojic and in the PAW. It's been hard for like them to get bishops and to get churches organized there and to maintain regular churches there.
I can see
So
that because when I was there, the first, it wasn't the first year. I think it was like the second year that Stella Awards was in Vegas, and I was assisting someone trying to help them find like another church and stuff like that. And it was just
yeah,
weird how it was then, and that was pre-pandemic then. So
yeah,
I can
yeah,
only imagine what it's like now after all of that. And I was just thinking, like, we've seen people do this. You start a ministry and you think because of who you are that your name will carry enough weight to flourish your ministry, but you got to really build it and build it on something. And my thing is, I want to see you further in debt. You already complaining about, not getting what you needed when you was a part of new. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds
right. And the
it
thing,
sounds like she's going backwards in my opinion.
yeah, definitely. She moved to Vegas because it was more of a central spot for her to just fly out. Because she was flying out with Ricky, flying out doing her own gigs, preaching or whatever. She had that friend in Vegas who said, "Come live with me," blah blah blah. So she went and lived with her, and they joined. They had a nice home together. They were not good together. So I don't
You
know what
so
happened there.
shady. You are
Huh?
so shady. You are so shady.
I don't know what happened there. But now it sounds like she's got her own home now in Vegas, and she's going to start having Bible studies in her house. So all of you people who are in
Mm.
Vegas, so let's get over there and I need some boots on the ground. Ray said he's gonna go over there and be nosy. I need somebody to go be nosy over there.
Mercy, mercy, mercy. Ray is in Vegas. Ray, you gonna
No,
go
he in
down and serve?
LA. I mean, there's a little hop, skip,
Oh,
and
so
a
you
jump.
go you gonna drive 3 hours? Cause let me
Yeah.
tell you something. I always pre-pandemic, baby. I would catch them flights straight to LA because
Yeah.
them flights from Dallas to LA was super cheap, and I just drive from LA to Vegas. I already knew
Yeah.
how to do it. I did it every year.
So, and you live where?
Dallas.
You're in Dallas. Okay.
Hmm.
Major Boy says sometimes people have to see that what they want isn't the vision of God. Yeah. It's like he said, she wants to sing this certain type of music. I want this. I want that. That may not be what you are. That's not what you are. And you have to accept that. And Lillian I'm sure she's knocking on 50. And to be doing an about turnaround. But see, the issue with this whole starting church stuff, I'm just going to say it, starting church shit is for money. They don't have these
Absolutely.
gigs no more. They want money.
She kept saying, and this is something that I feel like is kind of like a weaponizing type of thing too, because she specifically stated, my question is, did you and listen, I can understand you being hurt, but I have to ask the question, did you come online with a malintent? Because Not only did you do that, but you also kept telling people, if you love me, you'll donate to my cash app. I
See,
feel like
see,
that's like weaponizing people to,
see.
like, again, I just don't feel like the timing is right. But you can't then, I don't know, it just seemed weird to me.
No, it's not right. And if anybody gets on here talking about that, they don't like that I'm saying this about Lillian or whatever, I'm just speaking the truth. Lillian came up there last night talking about she's no longer with New G. And then she goes, and I got a VIP ticket that I got for a friend. Did you hear when she said that? But she said, since I'm not going, who this friend? Is that same friend from Vegas? Is it her? That I got from a friend, and she don't want to go since I'm not going to be going anymore now. So just DM me and I'll send you the ticket. That was some shady shit right there.
Yeah, that was, because you know somebody you could have gave that ticket to. Lillian.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You could have just put it up and said, if you need a ticket, DM me. You didn't have to say that, but she had to go through this whole thing of since my friend said, since I'm not going to be there, now she doesn't want to go. That was shady.
She was definitely giving nice nasty. I will say that.
She was. It was very what's that girl? Lillian Pace. Lillian Pace.
Lillian Pace.
Just nice,
June,
nasty.
That June Pace.
June, yeah.
Because June is nice, nasty.
What boss lady say? I missed what she said. They said it was funny. Yeah, but no one. And then we went on there and she's praying, talking about somebody could give her $10,000. Girl, I wish they would. Yeah, I wish they would.
Isn't she getting married?
So what's her wife's name?
Wait a minute. Hold up. Now
Who getting married? Lillian?
Y'all not to take me too fast. You saying is Lillian getting married?
They ain't getting married. She ain't getting married. I don't know. She might be. I don't know. Drake Sims is in Vegas. He go over there to Mountaintop in Vegas.
Maybe she doing
Deion Drake, send me a DM. I need you to go do something for me in Vegas. I need you to go do something for me.
Major on it today.
Is he walking? Is he walking in the word?
He walking heavy. He walking heavy.
The love of money can cause a sense of pride to grow a bigger head in people. She will find out. As great as she thinks she is, Ricky is the reason. Somebody tell her again, as great as you think you are, Lillian. Ricky has been the Lord. We know the Lord has all control. We know that for all you Bible thumpers in the chat. We know that the Lord has all control over your life, but he also gives you wisdom. And he puts people in your life to instruct you and to mold you and to mentor you. So just like he said, men will give into your bosom. So that means men will give into your bosom. Men will feed you with wisdom. They will also put you in places that will allow your bosom to be full.
Period.
And when you bite the hand that is doing that, you're gonna regret it. Like I say, we talking about this today, Chef Don Don, but that girl, she'll be back. She'll be groveling back. I'll give her next week. She'll be back. Yeah. So because she's gonna realize. Let me tell you, we got people on the internet, Chef, and you know this. These content creators, they can act a fool. They can talk crazy, do the most craziest thing, but they will still have an audience. People will still send them cash out just to keep that foolishness going. So absolutely. People are always going to have, you're going to have an amen corner all the time. You always will. So they're going to always pump up Lillian. But she's letting that get to her head, and I think it's going to be the detriment of her. I really do. She walked away, but was told to take the door. There's the door. So people want to split hairs. Did she get fired? Did she walk away? Ricky said your services are no longer needed. So I don't know however y'all want to take that. Connect Mobile Vibe video say in Vegas too. I didn't say she was no lesbian. I said she was living with one. I didn't say she was one. Did I say? I didn't say she was a lesbian, did I? I don't want nobody. You know, it was where Earl Carter. It was reported to me.
Well, it wasn't only reported to you. Well,
okay.
Nobody reported it to me. I'm gonna be honest. You know me. I'm a real one. Okay. I'm a real one. It wasn't reported to me. I most definitely assumed. Okay, when I saw a video and I saw a picture. Okay, let me tell you something. I don't be on Facebook that much, but every now and
Wait a
then.
minute. She said we weird. Why I can't block her? I mean, I can't put her on. I thought I was gonna put. Oh, maybe somebody else.
But
did
you know, it's a.
I don't want to block. I'm just gonna put her on timeout so she can come back later and have a talk with us later. Go ahead. No,
I assume because you know when I saw that, but that has already been going through my mind for some years now.
Yeah,
it wasn't just that situation. I especially prior to, and now I will say this: I did hear some things when she got divorced. When she first got divorced, I did hear some things then. But you know what I'm saying. I mean,
yeah.
Listen, this is what I hope for Lillian. Also had to be a real one and say I didn't like how she did this because I feel like again it shows that there's the hurt comes from the truth, meaning Ricky done told you the truth and it hurt.
Right.
And your truth caused you to no longer be with him. And so I feel like again I could have respected if we could have waited till next week. Or the week after, you know, something. But to literally do this before the live recording and after, it just didn't sit well with me. And I'm St. James. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I saw Larry posted last night, because that's the first person I saw posted, I was thinking, okay, well, I saw people in the comments, and I'm thinking, well, maybe y'all just overdoing it because I figured, you've been sticking with him for 18 plus years. Maybe just now, you are looking for something different. Maybe he looking for something different. So I thought maybe, okay, it may be mutual. But it wasn't until that live today that I really was like,
this ain't mutual.
Because you were fighting people in the comments. And I thought that, and not fighting but she was trying to prove a point. And why right now? Why this the timing just ain't right for me? So that's just how I feel.
Zay Hunter says that his cousin in the Bay is producing her new album with the guitar player. And again, with that deal, how does that sit with you? The whole guitar player with her singing kind of rock music a little bit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't never liked that on her end.
It's not her. It's not her. That's the issue. Well, I hope your cousin get his money up front. I hope he gets his money up front, and because he doesn't need to rely on sales, because that's not it.
I agree with JC. Don't get me wrong. I love Lillian with Ricky. But everybody is not called.
We love that dynamic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something. Most of my friends that don't really listen to gospel music listen to Ricky Dillard because of Lillian Lloyd, if we're gonna be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she has created something with Ricky that people enjoy, they love, and that's just what it is. But like somebody said in the comments, we ain't really know who Lillian Lloyd was, the Lillian Lloyd, until she got with Ricky and started really working with him. I mean,
someone said, "Oh, well, she was Lillian Lloyd before she was Ricky." Yeah, but she wasn't the Lillian Lloyd. We didn't know her like that.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know nothing about her.
Yeah, she was known. I think he found her over there at what's his name's church, right? In Atlanta, the one who died, Kevin, the Simmons. What's his name? Simmons. She used to go to his church. Nathan Simmons.
Yes,
yeah,
I do believe.
Yeah, she used to go to Nathan Simmons' church. And that I think he's. Go ahead.
Girl, not you done went and created another page, or you done come from your YouTube page. What's commenting on them?
She on Facebook. Let me go to Facebook and help her out.
She was commenting on her Facebook page. Now she on her YouTube page.
Oh, she on her YouTube page? I thought she was on her. Oh, yeah, she is on her YouTube page. Oh, now I can put you in timeout. Come back later, sweet pea. Come back later. All right.
Look at that.
I put her in timeout.
Child, now we weird. Well, it's all right,
Mama. There's some pride, and she doesn't want to admit she was wrong. But yeah. I think that's a lot of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree with that.
Yeah. But if you're on here begging, go ahead.
No, I know where you was about to go with that.
But I'm just saying, but if you're on here the same night as the recording, pretty much begging for cash apps, we know we know what's going on. We know what's going on.
And you can tell, I'm going to tell you something, you can tell that that's the highest number of people that have been in her life.
Yes, I have never seen over 500 people. When she's on live, she's good to have 30 people, and I'm not even kidding you.
Do she still go live in the middle of the night?
Yes. That was, remember I had said like about a few months ago, she went live. It was the middle of the night, probably 1 or 2 in the morning. And I just happened to be up and I clicked on it. And she was on there talking about just big and fat, talking about Bree Holly.
Oh, wow.
So, because somebody was like comparing them. And that's why I put up that, I just like.
Lillian, let's not do that. Let's not do that, Lillian. See, because I can read you, sis. Let's not do that because we know how you lost yours. Don't do that.
Yeah, she went on and got a snip.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
don't do that. See, this is why I always got to tell people.
Talk about. She said something about. She said something about she's gonna worry about getting some oxygen. I said, "Oh, Lillian,
girl, no, ma'am, we're not gonna do that because you came from somewhere. Don't do that. Don't do that."
They said she was over there at Bethel Outreach Deliverance too. Priscilla say that. I know she was been to quite a few churches. Didn't remember she was praising, went to Sweet Holy Spirit. She was praising Trotter for a while. She was over there at St. James.
That was her bishop. I remember that.
Yeah.
Bishop.
No, we love Lillian. The Lillian lovers came over.
Welcome, honey. Lillian.
Welcome.
Listen,
thank you.
I don't go up for a person that I can't call out.
Right.
As well.
We love Lillian, but Lillian has the choices she's making. The Lillian lovers. I need you to go have a little conversation with her, and No, we don't have to tread lightly over here. We can just tread. We just tread over here. We don't tread lightly. We just tread.
I got to remember this your platform, not mine.
Go knock yourself out.
Cause see, people like that, honey. I mean, she good. Just mind yours. Oh, okay, love. I mean, she in the news right now, so we're gonna talk about it. What's next on the docket? What's next about Lillian Lloyd on the docket, honey? What? One thing I cannot stand is a troll come in, try to tell you what to do, what to talk about. Honey, you don't like it. There's an exit button, period. You don't tell nobody what they can talk about, what they can't talk about.
It's either one of her, I guess it's one of her so-called sons or daughters or something.
Well, welcome, love. What can you do about it?
Were you at the concert tonight? I missed you. We should have met. Yeah.
Girl, bye. They be gone right there. But we are still giving Lillian her props. We're saying the spaceship
Somebody said
that
that's
we
Lily. Lillian, would you like to come on? Let me drop the link
okay.
for you, Lillian.
Come talk to us, sugar.
Come talk to us, Lillian. No, we're not bored. I'm not bored.
'Cause, honey,
I went to
ain't
a
said
wonderful.
nothing that I couldn't say to your face.
Tonight, I went to a wonderful Ricky Dillard and New G concert here in the city of Cincinnati. Well, actually, Liberty, whatever city we was in, and I'm not bored at all. I'm just responding to your leader getting online with her. If she could commentate, can't we? I am going to be blessed. Be blessed, my brother. Anyway. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what she's going to do, Chef. I think she's going to come to herself, but we're going to have to just wait it out. Because she's going to go back to Ricky. As great as she thinks she is, there are really better singers out there. Yeah, and you know what? Like I said, I mean, I don't take that away from Lillian. She's good at, we like her as what she does. But wanting to do ballads, wanting to do her own kind of stuff, it got nothing to do with y'all. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Make sure you like and subscribe, please. Like and subscribe.
Well, don't live in confusion. It's never good to live in confusion.
God don't operate in the state of confusion.
Well, let me just say this. You have no reason to be confused because I think we've been clear about what we've been talking about. So all confusion should be cleared up, love.
Yeah. That's right, Darla, because that whole, but you know what it is, though? It's that singing aspect. You know, after the pandemic, none of them making no money. So they had to figure out how they was going to, reverse this thing. So right now she's talking about she getting the gigs. I don't know. They must be drying up. Now I'm going to start a church. I mean, that's what it goes. We
know that's what happened.
Yeah, of course that's what happened. I know what that is. It's about money. Last Sunday is scheduled to be at the same church tomorrow morning, so I wonder if the involuntary resident happened before this week. Well, I don't know. And she wanted to make it clear that she will not be singing at any of the future dates.
The Lillian lovers, my own mama don't tell me what to do. Daddy neither. Okay?
I mean,
and that's fact.
You can tell us what to do, honey. We're gonna ignore you, but
honey, I just want you to be aware of that.
Tread like what you gonna do?
Oh yeah, this is how we make our money. Just like Lillian was on there begging.
Yeah.
So what's he?
Matter of fact, yeah. St. James show. This is how we make our money. And just by you commenting, thank you. And viewing, thank you. Whatever.
Yeah, thank you for the view.
All right, babes. It has to be. Yeah, I ain't gonna be ugly, but okay. It might be Lillian. Lillian, we love you.
Well, she should come up here and talk. That would be amazing. Clear up some things. If we have some misconceptions, just clear it up.
Matter of fact, whoever you are, if you Lillian or whoever you are, you can come on up. Let's talk all things Lillian Lloyd.
But be ready, baby.
Come on, let's talk all things Lillian Lloyd. That's for the Lillian lovers. Maybe there's something we're not getting, Chef Don Don. Maybe we need to be enlightened on some things. I don't know.
Major, you just said something that right there. That comment need to be highlighted. The people like to really try to punk you on your own platform.
Yeah.
What you gonna
on
do?
My own channel?
Right. Like if we don't tread lightly for the rest of the call. What's T? Oh, the Lillian Lloyd lovers are coming for me. They like the barbs.
I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting. I don't see you in the green room.
Just come on live, baby. Y'all like to
Come
talk a
on.
lot of mess, but you don't
That's
never
one
want to
thing
show
I
your
don't
face
like.
on the camera.
I don't like them people. First of all, if you're gonna be faceless, at least we at least know who you are. But these people who talk a lot of mess in the comments and won't come up. Yeah.
I ain't on camera, but I was on camera earlier today on my
But
channel, so the people
we
know
can
what I
go to
look like.
your page and see you on camera.
Okay. Oh, we talking
Ain't
mess
nobody
now.
talking mess
Oh,
now.
we talking
No,
mess now.
nobody talking mess. I said, come on up here, and you said there may be some things we missing. Let me give it to you again. Maybe your computer is slow because I know mine is slow here. I'm in this hotel in Cincinnati. Well, I just went to the New G concert that didn't include Lillian Lloyd, and my heart, you know. I told William, is William on live right now? Because I told William to come on. Let me see what he's doing. He might be still on live or doing something.
Y'all two together, Lord have mercy. Jesus gonna have
no need to join. Already said what needed to be said, and you heard what we said. Who's we? We. She got a whole troop over there, Jeff Don Don. She said, "You heard what we said." Okay, all right. God bless you. Okay. It got to be Lillian. Lillian, baby, come out wherever you are.
Oh, Miss Mama. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, let's talk about Ricky Dillard. Come on, Lillian. We're gonna bash Ricky Dillard. Come on up here. Let's bash him. He did you wrong. How dare him?
As if he didn't say something. It's just some of us you just can't, we wasn't born yesterday.
No, we
might have been born at night, but it wasn't last.
Yeah, and we don't fall for that banana in the tailpipe kind of mentality. No. We don't do that.
It's a whole fan. It's a whole fan page, love.
Yeah, it's a whole fan. It's okay. I know artists who run their own fan pages too. Do. But
but why is the channel named the Lillian Lovers? Like it ain't a whole bunch of Lillians out here though.
Right.
What happened to her last name or something to verify? I mean, to say that it's Lillian because it's a lot of Lillians out here, and it could be a whole lot that's that loves Lillian.
Is it the Lillian Lovers?
They are correct.
Hold on, I got a question. Is it the Lillian Lovers or Lillian's lover? Who are you? Reveal yourself. I need to get out of this city. I got to get back to California. My God.
It's definitely a fan page. Okay. I did go to the page and they have 2,000 subs.
It has 2,000 subs? Okay. Mm-hmm. On YouTube or is it on YouTube?
Yes, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
Lillian Lloyd's official fan page.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, let me talk about this, Darla. She says, what is it about her possibly being upset about him taking credit for the song she wrote? That is Ricky Dillard. Ricky, if you're going to write a song or present a song to Ricky, he's going to want some publishing off of that song. That's how Ricky rides, and that's how he's been for years upon years. If it took you 18 years to get upset that Ricky takes percentages off of your song that you wrote, is that the real problem? I don't think that's the real problem because Ricky's been doing that. That's why some writers won't give their songs to Ricky to record because Ricky wants a percentage of the writing cred. But you don't have to give him your song. Right? So if you're going to be upset at that tonight, No, we need another. I don't. That can't be it. We need another reason. We need another reason because I know some writers who have presented their songs and he took credit for the song, not full credit. Ricky has been in the industry for 35 years. 35. This is his 13th recording tonight that he did. Priscilla, it's business.
It's business. Absolutely. I was just about to say that. It's business. It is absolutely business. And you got to understand that.
Why do we understand it over here, Chef? And she don't understand. Go ahead, say it.
I was just about to say it doesn't make sense that she doesn't understand it and she's been with him this long.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. If that's what she's hanging her hat up on tonight, that's a damn lie. That's a lie. Because Ricky has been doing that for years. I seen them names up there. They were putting the names of the songs up there on the what's that thing? The print, you know, they look at when they on the news. Oh shit. Teleprompter.
Oh, got it.
They were putting the notes, so I was looking back, and it will put the names of the writers, but then on some of them had Ricky at the bottom as well. And I'm like, now I know there was one particular song that was written and recorded by another artist back in 21 that I know Ricky didn't have nothing to do with, but his name was on there. It's because that's what you agree to when you present your song to Ricky Dillard and New G.
It happens.
And if your song is, would you rather your song make no money at all or make some money, put you into the ASCAP, which is very important, there's so many different avenues of being with an artist like Ricky that can help build you professionally. She just has chosen in 18 years to not move it in the right path where she's not living pillow to post right now. That's her choice. He provided 18 years of a platform. And if you want to lie and say that you're pissed off because you didn't get credit for the song, all the credit for the song that you wrote, I don't know about that.
So someone said, Tommy Terrell said, nothing wrong with experimenting different sounds. People are just used to her singing one way, one style. And I can agree with that. Yeah. But I also agree with Lillian is not a person who can rebrand themselves into a place of worship or a different style of music because people have gotten used to you, like you said. So there's some people who can channel and rebrand and restructure their music, but then for some people, it just ain't a good look. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like
it's not genuine,
right? It's kind of like a, and I hate to compare like this because this really not but I'm just saying it's kind of like Yolanda Adams moving over to
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just not.
We even side at it when she said, I got the victory. We even had our side eye.
We did. Do you remember how some people folks would not sing that song in their church?
Right.
For reasons of such. So that's the reason why I say I think we've gotten used to that. But some people are able to do it, and then some people just aren't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that we've gotten used to her. So for ad-libbing and hooping, rolling and hollering and making
you know what,
happy.
I thought about this. I'm not to interrupt, but I thought about it, and why it's on my mind. I was sitting in there and I was thinking about that because everybody around us was talking about the whole, Lillian Lloyd thing and, or whatever, saying little digs like that. But I was saying, Lillian, why can't you be the next great storyteller? Dorothy Norwood is on her way to see her maker and to live in heavenly peace. Why can't you be the next Dorothy Norwood Dorothy made albums ad-libbing and singing, backing up choirs. I mean, with choirs backing her up. Don't you see
Right.
Lillian doing that?
Yes, part of me, and this is not me trying to be shady or anything like that. Part of me kind of makes me, well, I know one of the reasons why is because of Ricky, of course. But I, you're absolutely right about that. And I feel like she would be able to really win
Yes.
with something like that.
Right. And Dorothy can't
And
even
she
sing,
got
as they
connect
said, but Lillian can sing.
right. And she got connections with several choirs. Try to work with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, I don't know.
Dorothy Norwood
This,
with a touch of Dorinda. And you make that thing work for you.
yep, yep.
You make that thing work for you. You know, all your songs can't be 16 minutes on one album, but I think she can make that thing work for her. She can be the next Dorothy Norwood. And just going back to Darla, it was the beat. They were like saying it was like, worldly beat. Oh, she's crossing over. I got the victory. It was just too poppy. It was too poppy.
If I'm not mistaken, when she came out with that song, it was like a dance to it. Or am I tripping?
Yeah, they had created like a dance. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it did cause a lot of controversy because a lot of people was like, now wait a minute, girl.
Yeah.
Yolanda, what you over here doing? This ain't
exactly. So and then because
Yolanda, this ain't
we had our
true.
side
You know what
on
I'm
her.
saying? But
We don't want her to go too far off to the left. They said that'd be like CeCe Winans going from worship music to fast tempo praise break. It wouldn't be. It just wouldn't be a good fit. You're right.
That's
Keisha.
true. That is so true. That's a perfect example. I just feel like again, Lillian has talent. We've grown to love Lillian over the years.
Right.
But there's always a way to do something. And I feel like you addressing this right now. And listen, let's look at it this way, St. James. Let's look at it this way. You should have given yourself time to process.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Process what's going on because when you speak, you sometimes slip up and say stuff you don't really mean to say out of anger or out of frustration or out of, whatever the case may be.
I wouldn't want to sit under no emotionally driven pastor like that. If you don't have the sense God gave you to chill out, how's she going to counsel anybody in her church? She don't even know how to bridle her own tongue.
Yeah. I can agree with that. I feel like I said, I feel like she should have gave herself a little time. You also knew the live recording was coming up, and I get why you addressed it.
Yeah.
But it could be looked at as different ways. So I can't be mad at someone as an opinion, not too much on Lillian, but then I can understand an opinion of someone saying, why did you do it like this?
Right.
If you really care for the people like you say you do, because again, today, she's windmilling in the comments. Like, no, I'm not saying I have an issue with Ricky. I'm not saying this, but that's what you're giving off by going live again to address it after you've already talked about it the day before. So again, I just feel like sometimes we don't handle things the right way, and that's cool. But
yeah,
I again feel like it can be looked at as disingenuous, as you trying to start a little mess or something like that because you did it right after the live recording and the night before. So I just feel like again, it was just the timing. And I respect, I want to say this. I do want to say this though. I do respect her opinion or what, not her opinion totally. I don't want to take that away from her, and I don't want to be seen as taking her experience away from her or what, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that
because we haven't been with him and her and Ricky in the 18 year. We've been on the outside looking in.
Absolutely.
We have been.
And I just feel like, again, like I said, my only thing was just the timing of, because again, it wasn't like she got on there and bashed him. You know what I'm saying? And
But
I
I don't
can
know.
respect that.
It's like you make. Hold on, before we go on. If everyone
Go
could
ahead, I'm
please
sorry.
hit the like button, I really would appreciate it. If you have, even on
I had
Facebook,
some issues.
over there on Facebook, please hit the like button. You know,
Okay, fine.
that's the storefront church over there at Facebook. We over here. We somebody said I got a mega church since, you know, since hold on, since this I got a mega church, Chef Don Don.
Mega church.
Sunshine and rain. Somebody said I couldn't. Somebody said I wouldn't. Somebody said I couldn't. Somebody said I wouldn't.
So y'all make sure to hit the like and subscribe and share. What was I saying? There was one thing I was just gonna say. Oh, I forgot it. But my thing is, like she was saying, she wasn't back. It's not about you bashing Ricky. It's your timing and when you came live, both last night and tonight.
Agree. I do agree.
It's that timing issue.
Yeah.
So
Listen, Lillian, I don't know what you're gonna do, honey. In my opinion, and this again is just my opinion, and I always
Ricky
tell my people.
Yeah, and Ricky didn't address it tonight, so he's not gonna ever address it.
Ricky not gonna address it. I always tell my people on my channel, honey, we don't fall out about our opinions. It ain't that deep, you know what I'm saying? Because these people ain't taking care of me. Okay.
Yeah.
But again, I wish her nothing but the best. I hope something good comes out of whatever she's trying to do, because you know, just by the looks of it, you know, I had my opinions on it. And
yeah.
Lillian, I'm praying for you, honey. That was so shady, but I'm praying for you, honey.
So you're in Dallas. Do y'all bring her to Dallas often?
You know what? She works with she has worked with Marquis Middleton.
Okay, yeah.
Several times. And I also, if I'm not mistaken, I think she has a relationship with Daryl Blair, the church that you know Daryl Blair. That's the church that Tamala Man and them go to. And I really want to say that's it. I don't think anybody else, because there's no other really like community choir other than maybe every now and then if GMWA does something, I think they may call on her for a couple of events. But other than that, I don't think that she comes here too often.
Okay.
But
I think she's more or less trying to get preaching gigs these days, because preaching gigs do pay more money. They do.
Yeah, there you go, Lovely G. I was thinking she doesn't come here often. Like I said, I think Marquis calls her in maybe every now and then when he's doing like an album, something like that. He'll call her in. Like I said, Daryl and Latanya Blair may call her in every now and then, but it's not. It may be, if anything, once a year, if that.
Yeah, we really could have gone without knowing her and Ricky done fell out. Right. We didn't really have to know. I would have waited 5 years to talk about it. That's how busy I would have become. Yeah. You just, I would have just taken another route with it.
But no shade.
Really thought about the 18 years. I mean, but you know what?
She wasn't missed last time. That last record.
Yeah, she missed last recording.
Lily was not missed.
She didn't get online
and it's no shade to her.
She got online after the concert, I believe, last time.
She didn't go to the last one. She wasn't missed. Somebody, you already know, somebody like Ricky Dillard is going to have backups for all of his songs. You know, 4 or 5 backups for his songs. So I feel like she knew that was taking place, and the song hit. I mean, I love the song. That's kind of actually one of my favorite songs on the album.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you weren't missed then, and it almost sounds like you weren't really like drastically missed this time. And that's
I'm
no
telling
shade.
you
I'm just saying
that
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 the flow
playthrough,
still went the same. That one monkey don't stop the show flowed.
the
It didn't
song,
work.
the song she was probably supposed to do tonight is called "Pray Through." And the two leaders, you know, Ricky, you know how Ricky does. He did it like that last time. He has one leader come out and do the beginning of it, and then as that drive get to going, and when he changed it to "I know what prayer can do," he had another leader come out and go. But let me tell you, them folks shouted and bumped up in there tonight. I ain't even kidding you.
Now
They
see, I
shouted
like
for a good
that.
10 minutes up in there. So
Okay, come on, Bump.
they
I'm
did.
gonna have to go back and look at the pictures. They have purple robes on, right?
Yeah, here. Let me show you real quick. Yeah. Let me just here. Let me screen share. Here are the robes that they have. They is it on there? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. They had the purple robes on. They had the yarmulke hat. All the guys had the little yarmulke hats on, and the ladies had draperies over their head. I don't know what they call them. You know what they call them?
Mm-mm.
I don't know, but it was like the drape over their head, like a prayer thing. He said he wanted to go back because Father Hayes did all that in his church.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
so he was going
Okay. I
back.
see
He
it. I
Yeah,
see it. I
yeah.
see
And so
it.
he honored
I
Pat.
even see it in the set. I see it in the set. Absolutely.
Yeah, so if you see it there, I don't know if you can see little hats right there as
Okay. I
well.
see it.
Yeah, and then they came out in the fuchsia, the pink.
Come on.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, sir.
Let me
So they
tell
come out
you,
in the fuchsia.
Ricky be doing it.
Yeah.
Child, Lillian was even talking about that thing right there on that stage. Talking about they only gonna use them once and throw them away.
Well, it's because the whole thing. The fact of the matter is, yeah, if she wants to get on here and talk about how the choirs pay for their own stuff, they do, and they've been doing that for years, though.
That's exactly what I was saying. I was like, why are we acting like we don't know that y'all been doing this for years?
Yeah,
We know that people know people in New G. Like it's come on now. I'm
yeah,
sure that we could name several people that we know in New G. Everybody can do that. You either got a friend, a family member, or you know somebody that knows somebody that's singing New G. Come on now. Do you really think that we thought any of that stuff? When she was saying that, I was like, do Lillian think we dumb?
I know.
Because I'm not really quite sure. We may not know. Everybody may not know how it specifically works, but people we know we're not stupid. Okay, we know Ricky is not paying everybody in that choir. You didn't even have to
No,
say all that. We
no,
know that.
we, and that's just how. And this, even with the major lead singers, like he says, he may do some accommodations for them as well, but that doesn't mean he's going to pay them. So I don't know. It's what you. It's like you said. He's providing a platform, so it's really up to you to figure out what you're going to do with that platform.
But you
It,
know
it
what?
it really
And I'm
is.
gonna say this, and then I'm gonna hop down. But it's just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
corporate America, Lillian. I'm sorry, but
yeah.
it's just like corporate America, honey. They'll let you work all day and let you go eventually. But you can't walk around here thinking that you can't be touched because
Yeah,
eventually that spirit overrides.
yeah.
And I never will forget. I'm gonna say this: they came here to Austin. This was back when Tiffany Boone was still singing with them,
Hmm.
and all of that, right? And they had came to Austin, and they were supposed to this church. Oh, when I tell you this, St. James, I kid you not. They were supposed to do like a meet and greet reception, right?
Hmm.
This church went all out.
Oh, where'd you
did
go?
and treated
Oh,
them
okay.
well. They treated them well. They took care of them. They the church where the concert was at was literally right across the street from their hotel. They
Mm,
put each and every one of them up in a hotel room. When I say that church really took care of them, they
wow.
did. So the day of the show, they come out, they sing. Lillian is the last one to sing. I think they sung one more chant. She leaves off the stage. They're supposed to go change and come right back to the church, literally right across the street, and do this meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody showed up but Lillian,
Yeah.
and everybody wanted to see her.
Sorry. Go
And where
ahead.
was she at? Where was she at? Still in her room. Somebody said she was looking to get an early flight out.
Yeah.
So those types of things carry.
She's
And
been
when I
doing
say
that for
people were
years.
lined up looking for her, people were lined up looking for her. And that's just what it is. Like people were looking forward to meeting her. And when she did that, a lot of people was like, they were there to, of course, see Ricky, but people were literally asking, "Where's Lillian?" And she had, baby, she was gone.
But you're talking about something she's been doing for years. That's how. Yeah. Oh, I got a new member. All right. Thanks, Miss V. Thank you so much.
Come on, new mem.
I need some more members up in here tonight. This is a little clip from the night. Let's see if it'll play. Let me see. That's so we couldn't be in there recording and doing a whole bunch of that stuff going on up in there tonight.
Oh, honey, I'm used to all them type of concerts. We recording and stuff. But listen, I'm glad that you went and
Thanks so
you
much
got
for
an
coming up, Chef.
opportunity. Yes, and you got an opportunity to experience yet another recording. I can't wait
Yeah.
for it to come out and see what it's gonna give because uh um like you said, I think it was the location, that location. Because now that you're saying Chicago was dope. They were packed out.
Yeah.
They actually sold out of tickets very early for that Chicago. I remember that. They
Yeah,
actually sold out of tickets very
and
early.
I was pretty far back in Chicago. I really wasn't up close because it had sold out so quickly. Yeah.
Yeah. So listen, I can't wait for it to come out. Glad you did this live, child, because I'm sure we're gonna talk about Lillian tomorrow. Because I felt the I
Well,
was
you
like,
can still
Lord,
talk
why
about it.
now? But no, I appreciate you for letting me up and shout out. What do you call your crew anything
They're
specific?
just my saints. That's all. My
The
good
Saints,
saints.
the Saints. Okay, well, Saints, listen, I appreciate y'all for letting me come on up here and y'all tolerating me. The only person that seemed like they didn't like us was D Lillian Lloyd's
The
lover.
Lillian
D
Lloyd
Lillian lover.
fans, they don't like us.
But
They
I'm
gonna look
praying
out
for
for us
y'all,
now,
honey.
Chef.
I'm praying for y'all and I'm praying for Lillian herself.
Right, right.
All right, St. James,
All
thank
right.
you.
All right,
All
thanks, man.
right.
All right. So yeah, so thanks for joining tonight and hanging out with me and just having a good old time. Because you know what?
I know St. James is watching. Oh, messy ass.
Is watching. I'm always watching and booking. Always, always. So we're gonna continue to keep Miss Lillian Lloyd up in prayer. She said, for those of you who came in a little bit late, I just want to back up a little bit.
I know how to preach a song,
Hold on.
but
Just want to back up a little bit and let y'all know
that's
what's
not
up.
what I want to build my career on.
Mhm.
Just preaching songs. I preach the gospel. I don't want to preach the
Hold on.
music.
We take it back to the beginning. Oh, I was doing the wrong thing. That's why I was. Hold on. Oh, what happened? Oh,
I
I
love
turned
you.
it down.
I
Sorry.
love you, and I will always love you. One thing about my love, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. It keeps going. It keeps going. And come what may, it's going to continue. So, hey to everybody that's coming on. You guys are fantastically amazing. Y'all are also very messy because I see the numbers are jumping up real quick. Normally it's only like 10 or 12 people, but y'all coming on, waiting for the juicy news and waiting on the gossip. So I know how that goes. We nosy. The nosy ones is coming on now. Hey, Hollister, I love you, baby. But just wanted to share some things that's on my heart. First of all, you have to understand that one thing about people, all human beings, this is not directed at any one person.
She's going to get to it.
All human beings are going to do what is best for them. They are always going to do what is best for them. And so what you have to do is you have to decide that you have to do what's best for you. Amen? You have to do what is best for you. Just got an interesting text message and pictures and emails and interesting information. And you do with it what you got to do with it, because people are going to do. No, you're not going to see me in a few hours, baby. I will not be there.
This was last night.
I will not be there. I'm sorry, I will not be there. Let me go ahead and address the elephant in the room. As of Saturday, I am no longer a member of Ricky Dillard and New G. Our time has come to an end. It has been a beautiful 18-year run. There's no love lost. It is just time to move on. I did not want it to end the way that it did, but it is what it is. These things happen. And so I don't hold any ill will toward Dr. Dillard or the ministry, because I have had a beautiful, beautiful 18-year run. It is going to be a bit of a transition, because you do something for 18 years of your life. That's a long time to be connected to a ministry, to be connected to a group of people. But it is no more. It is no more. And I was going to wait until after the recording to say,
Pam, no. Do they get paid well? No, they don't get paid well. It's more about the platform. So she was ranting and raving tonight on her live after the concert about platform, because that's what has always been said. I'll give you this platform and you do what you can do with it to promote yourself. No, they don't get a bunch of money. They may get some expenses paid for. They may get, a little stipend. Somebody like Lillian Lloyd, you would give a little stipend to, because she kind of helps you create that show. But do they get paid well in a choir such as a Ricky Dillard, like a big choir like that? No, they do not. They got to pay for their own robes. They have to pay generally for their own. If they go somewhere, maybe transportation is paid for and lodging, but getting to rehearsals, whether it's in another city, and Ricky Dillard has members all over the country, mainly on the, over here area, Cincinnati, Detroit, Chicago, all that. The rest up the, yeah. So the expenses are pretty much up to you. You pay. Yeah. What's up, Youngstown? I am down the street. Thank you, Deshaun. I am down the street. Even though I think I'm in Kentucky now. See, I thought I was in Cincinnati for a minute. Then I don't know where I'm at. I'm just here. But a little bit more of that. But to your question, yeah, just pretty much just like a community choir, Pam. Pam, I was going to ask you about that. I was going to tell you to come up, and I was going to ask you about some, because I know you represent Mary Wales, Martha Wales in Detroit. I know you represent her. I was going to ask you some questions about that entertainment thing, if you knew, but a little bit more of that for those who are late.
I must say, but I'm going to say it now and get it over with. I don't want anybody spinning any narratives and trying to create any stories and make up some stuff. I'm going to say it with my own mouth, and I will let it be known from my end, from my point of view, where we are, that this train has come to a stop for this season, and who knows, we may revisit something in the future.
You'll be
But
back.
as of right now, this is where we are. Again, I don't hate him. I hope that he doesn't hate me, and this is where we are.
And like I say, if you don't hate him, then why would you try to damage ticket sales the night before the recording? That's my question. That's my question.
Okay, so now that we've gotten that out of the way,
Martha, yeah.
the point that I'm making here is people are going to do what is best for them. So you have to do what is best for you. I've already said that I will not be in Cincinnati tomorrow. So please put that on somebody please respond to these questions. I will not be there tomorrow. I'm not at home, but I'm not in Ohio.
I hope he doesn't hate me. Why would he hate you, Lillian? Okay. All right. All right. No. What I'm saying is she did try to hinder ticket sales, because as she went further into her spiel, she started talking about how she had a ticket and she was going to give it away because the person she bought it for don't want to go since she won't be there performing anymore. So that's kind of putting that into the minds of other people. Well, maybe I don't want to go. Well, Lillian ain't going to be there. And promoters always know, if you're a promoter, the day of, you get a lot of your sales. People make up their mind at the last minute. So making a grand announcement, she was hindering the ticket sales for the concert today. And I'm not going to say she did it, but of course it wasn't all that packed up in there tonight. But she set out because I hope he doesn't hate me. And all the other little things she said in there, she was pissed off. She was mad. She was upset. Yeah, she was mad and upset. She attempted to do it. And you're going to do that to someone who is giving you the exposure and the platform for 18 years? You're a piece of work. And you want to go start a church? Girl, please. You'll be out in that desert in Vegas all by yourself at a slot machine, hoping some offering come through that as some tokens or something. Because ain't nobody coming. Not with an attitude like that.
I will not be there. I will not be in any of the upcoming dates. I am no longer a member of the choir. My time has come to an end. Okay? Did we say that? Did we make it clear? My time with Vicky Dillard and New G has come to an end. 18 years has come to an end. Okay? So there we are.
And let me tell you, my friend G. Gerardo Marino is on here, and he was the assistant. He was Edwin Hawkins' assistant. So he know how all this goes. All this messiness. He know Lillian, and he know the rest of them. So G know what's up. What's up, G? What's going down there in Diego? But no, very, very messy. Yeah.
Now I'm waiting on somebody else to ask me the same question I just asked. The question I just answered. So again, there's no love lost. I understand. No love lost. My love is for real, and my love is forever. Mm-hmm. And you can't control how people feel about you. You can only control how you feel about them. And so that being said, my love will go on, and my support will continue, and that is that. Okay. Hey, Annalisa, I love you, sweetie. Thank you.
See, yeah, it's a full diva move. And like G said, you're a choir member, and you and you don't want to put it to that, but you are. You're a choir member who got to lead. You're a choir member who got to lead, and your leads helped you go out and make some more money with the songs. I don't know what else to say. I really, G, you gonna go join her church in Vegas? She no love lost, huh? Let me speak this up so we can talk about her church.
That's not to say that negative things have not happened. Of course they've happened. They happen in any situation. You're going to have some things that you don't like or some things that are not favorable, but nothing happened that would make me want to leave. But the Lord saw different, and this is where we are. So
Deep.
Do not look for me tomorrow or at any other engagements because I will not be there. Okay. And again, my love will go on. My support will continue. I do have a ticket. I have one ticket that I purchased for someone.
Here we go.
Who is no longer able to come. Who is no longer interested in attending since I'm not going to be there. It's a VIP.
That's nasty. I don't care what anybody says. That was a nasty, shady read. First, she said they were not able to come. Then she backed up and said they're not interested in attending since I won't be there. I don't care what anybody says. Lillian Lloyd is shady as hell.
Ticket. If you're interested in having it, please DM me and I will forward it to you. It was one of the $100 tickets, so you just you can have it if you want it. That'd be my gift unto you.
Oh, do you take a drink? And you gonna tell me Jesus was all wrapped up in this live? He directed you and told you to get on last night and do all this? You a doggone lie. Yeah, which one is it? They can't come or they ain't interested? And she ended it with they not interested in coming since she wasn't going to be there. And yes, people bought tickets, I'm sure, because Lillian is a part of the whole entertainment aspect of the new G. But let me tell you, like I still say, we had a great show tonight here in Cincinnati. It was great. Ricky put on a great show, and the CD is going to be wonderful. Trust me. No, nice, nasty. You take a drink after. Oh, my God. Ain't no God in that.
It is available to you if you're in the area and you wish to attend the concert. I will forward that ticket to you. I would love to see you in Macon one time. Absolutely love the new music. Thank you so much.
Missy was talking about her church, y'all.
I really care about a house. I just need a place to put my things. I want all of my stuff in one place, and I want everything, a certain way.
Perhaps, Lillian, you're always moving. Don't say it's ministry, because I know a lot of evangelists and pastors and preachers and singers who have one place and able to travel everywhere around the world, around the country. Lillian, poor thing, has moved to 50 million places, never has any stability. But we kind of see why. More and more of old Lillian is coming out. And like I have some friends who say, she's very, very, very stubborn. You can't tell her anything. Imagine being a pastor being over you that I was under a stubborn pastor. And he over there at the church just dying, got all kind of land that they need to sell, but he won't sell because he said the Lord told him 25, 30 years ago that he was going to build the church, a university and all this other stuff. You know what? Things happen. Visions change. And if you're going to be that stuff, she's very stubborn. That's what she's always, living pillar to post. I don't know. It's really weird to me.
And I just want to make sure that maybe that these things are getting held up because God doesn't want me in Vegas anymore. Maybe it's not for me to be in Vegas. And
but now you're starting a church in Vegas.
Well, I'm not going to fight it. I say, Lord, whatever you have for me, just show me. I'm not applying to any other place. When you're ready for me to live somewhere, then you show me.
Yeah. So somebody get her a house she's renting.
Things to be a certain way, even in relationships, you get you gotta get out of God's way.
Oh yeah, she's starting the church. I'm trying to get to it.
That's who you need to be listening to. Don't listen to haters. Don't
listen to haters. I'm a hater.
How I write. I can sing those songs. I'm good at singing those songs. I know how to do it because I grew up in that Pentecostal experience. I grew up in the Apostolic Church.
And that's what you're good at.
It's second nature to me. I'm a preacher. I know how to preach a song, but that's not what I want to build my career on. Just preaching songs. I preach the gospel. I don't want to preach the music. I want to sing the music, and I want to preach the gospel.
But when you sing, we like for you to scream preach the song. We don't want a mellow, nice, calm song from Lillian Lloyd. It just doesn't click. It doesn't match. It doesn't work. What's up, Stella? Another one of my members. She in green.
I end up doing both anyway, but I'm just saying. There is a way to do both without it just being boop de boop de boop de boop de boop the whole time. So,
right. Well, thanks so much, Stella.
Just stay tuned and keep your ears and your eyes open, as I always say. And those of you that have not gotten my single yet, please go out and get it. It is called "Deliver Us." It is available on.
Thanks, Stella. Guess my super chat and super sticker does work. What's wrong with the rest of you? What's wrong with the rest of you? Have y'all got her CD? Have y'all got her new CD, Deliver? Y'all got it? Let me see. I'm gonna promote her, y'all. Since we talking about it, I don't want to just say that I wasn't promoting her. Y'all got the CD? Here it comes. Y'all got it? It's called Deliver Us. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's all I can say. It's okay. Anybody else get it? Y'all want it? Yep, she got it. That's it. That's a new single. Matter of fact, when that single come out? Single came out on the 20th. Came out on the 20th of August, and we are at the 9th of September. Boy, I tell you, people get a single. Woo, you can't tell them nothing after that. That single come out, and they ain't no good for nobody. It's over.
iTunes, Deliver Us, available on iTunes. Go and get it. We're in transition right now with management, and we had to make some changes on that. So I've gone through a couple of divorces in the last since this.
What you say now?
And it's a lot, and it is a big change. I'm not good at separating from people that I love. That doesn't work well for me.
Because we all remember her last divorce. Woo! That was a mess. He was whooping on her and carrying on, and he was unstable. And then after that, then he said he was a pastor. It was a whole mess. But it's like these anointed people, these people who can like move the world and heal people with their song, heal them, with the words and all that. But the unfortunate part, her personal life just hasn't been a winner, because that guy was nuts. Oh yeah, you said y'all didn't know about it. I want to make sure y'all know about it, so y'all can go ahead and download it. Maybe I'm lost. Maybe I don't understand. Maybe I'm the one who just off here. Maybe y'all can hear. I wish I can play it for you, but I know she would love to give me a strike for playing that music. So I ain't gonna play it for you. I got to download it. I'll prove it. I got to download it. I'm not a hater. I got to download it. Where we at? I got it. I wish I can play it. The bears I used to call her children. Ooh, bears. Uh-oh, baby. Do we got another Letitia? We got another Letitia Scott. Latasha. So y'all got it? Y'all take a screenshot of it. I want to make sure y'all go get her CD. Because maybe we not seeing it. Maybe this new stuff is, that's what she's going for. How does it sound? It's okay. It's okay. It's not bad, and it's not excellent. I'll just put it like that. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. God bless her. So y'all go check it out. Let's get a little bit more of this.
For me, I'm not good at it. I don't do well with breaking up. I don't do good with breakups. So it's going to take me a minute to just get back into the groove. I don't know how that works.
No.
So, like I said, if it was up to me, I never would have left the choir. I would have always been there and been supporting, and it was never mine.
See, she's gaslighting here. She's trying to manipulate here, because she just said if it was left up to her, she would have never left the choir. It was left up to you, Lillian, and you chose. You chose the state that you're in today because of your actions. That's when they fired me from that job. Well, how many times were you late? I was only late a couple times a week. Well, did you come back from lunch early? I mean, on time? I used to take like 45 minutes. Well, how long was your break? The lunch supposed to be? Well, 30. Oh, okay. And did you call in, or did you come to work all the time? Well, I mean, I had stuff going on, so I would probably call in maybe once or twice or 3 times a week, but I don't know why they fired me. That's what we got going on here.
Intention to walk away, but when it's not in the best interest of everybody for me to be there. It was cool because I was in love with Busta Rhymes. When Busta Rhymes left the Leaders, then there was nothing else for me.
Oh, girl.
Past when you die, I love everything that was related to you and connected to you until I die. That's how my love goes.
I'm trying to get where
it's just the season we're in. It's necessary, and even when something's necessary, that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. Just because it's the will of God doesn't mean it always feels good. It doesn't always feel good. It's uncomfortable. Change is always uncomfortable. Abrupt change is very uncomfortable. And this was an abrupt shift that I was not prepared for. My suitcase is packed. My things are in my suitcase that I, prepared to be at the recording this weekend.
See?
But the Lord saw different. So that's where we are.
See, she was ready to come. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I'm sure, like I said, I don't want to take anything away from her. I know she's feeling hurt about it. Even when you make a choice, when you have to make a choice and it's going to hurt you, or there's always going to be some separation anxiety and some love loss or what have you. But I don't think it was something that had to happen. It's something that she actually pushed Ricky's hand. Yeah, she pushed Ricky's hand. I must have went past the part about her church.
I won't be at the recording, so they don't go and spend a bunch of money just to support me, and I'm not there. So just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up on that. And definitely working on solo project. We have to Deliver Us tune is out, produced by Patrick Riddick. We're getting ready. We're working on the fire right now. I'll do the unusual.
Let me tell you something here. Patrick Riddick show was there tonight, singing in the choir. He didn't direct. Ricky didn't have nobody direct this time. Usually he has a little short guy from Chicago, his assistant directing. Excuse me, y'all. I'm coughing, but I've been trying to make it. I've been trying to make it through. Woo! Flying when your head is just, that's the most horrible thing. But anyway, Patrick Riddick was there tonight, singing in the choir in his robe in the tenor section. I don't even think he was in the front down there singing. And we know Patrick Riddick is doing his own thing. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she drug Patrick's name in it. I guess Patrick produced that. I thought it must have been Patrick Riddick and Bolton that produced that mess. I mean not that mess, that CD. What? Yeah, but she was hindering tickets by saying that. That she was hindering tickets. Lillian, you were hindering tickets. You knew what you were doing. You were pissed off at Ricky last night. Oh yeah, she's good too. He didn't have nobody direct this time. Even remember that last year he had a little boy directing, like he's about 5 years old or something.
All of y'all heard me do that unusual song. It went over very well in Detroit the other day. We got some upcoming events, and I hope that you guys will come and be a part of those good services and concerts. And a lot of the stuff I got coming up is preaching engagements right now, so hopefully you'll come out of here, hear me preach, and be in service with me. I'll be in Providence, Rhode Island, and I'm bringing the J Tribe with me, and Jamil and Javen and Jeremy coming with me to Providence. So I'm looking forward to having them along with me for that.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta find that again.
That genuinely are interested. Deliver Us, available.
I thought it was around.
Ears and your eyes open, as I always say. I'm not good at. Yeah.
I can't get back to what she was
next
talking about.
5-10 years if I needed to.
Oh yeah, here it is. It's coming.
I'm ready to start having Bible study soon because
here we go.
like there's no 10-bedroom house on the hill or whatever, but in my book, it's perfect for me. It's what I need for right now, and it's an ideal location, and it's a place that I can comfortably live for the next 5-10 years if I needed to, and be at peace, be comfortable, to be able to be in and out of town, and function. Some things we're gonna have done. Like he's already told me he can redo the flooring for me, and put my gray floors in like I want, or my.
You no harm, but I'm a real estate agent. It sounds like somebody gave her a fixer-upper and said, you better go on and stay in there and let it do what it's going to do.
Great carpet in that I want. And do some updating of some of the fixtures and things like that to just make it more modern. But as of right now, it's what it needs to be, and it's very comfortable, very cozy, very quiet. It's cold as ice, because it gets hot as you know what in Las Vegas, and so I'm happy. And one of my future members, she's coming out next week to help me to finish putting things away and getting the house set up so that I can start to function. We're getting ready to start having Bible study soon because I'm getting ready to start the church. y'all systems are go, and I've got some help in place, and some people established. My core group is coming together, and so we're gonna get ready to start having Bible studies ASAP.
So when y'all go to Vegas to gamble and drink and do your whoredom, y'all can go on Sunday mornings and go to Lillian Lloyd's church. She's going to be starting a church there in Vegas.
And so just need to get home and get situated and get aligned with everything that God is saying for this season. So again, sometimes we can try to pull things and push things and force things to be a certain way, even in relationships. You know, you get a you gotta get out of God's way.
All right, y'all. Y'all get out of God's way. Y'all get out of God's way. I'm tired of listening to that. And tonight she ranted and raved. Let's see. I missed the beginning of it. So let's see what's going on with the beginning of it, because I missed the beginning. Let me see if maybe hopefully she ain't blocked me. Here we go. Let's see. And this is tonight, right after the recording.
Get out of God's way.
No, not that. I don't want you. Read it, Cletus. All right. Let me share this. Hold on.
One that loves you. I am indeed the
Pardon
one
me.
that loves you. When I tell you, you people are absolutely hilarious. I'm telling you, I have laughed and cried more in the last 24 hours than I can ever even explain, because people are just really weird. You people are really weird. And it just baffles my mind that no matter how gracious you try to be, no matter how kind you try to be, no matter how carefully you try to word things, no matter how strategic you are in your delivery, people will find a way to try to dismantle and try to twist your words and try to go. It's just like,
just by the little bit that we saw tonight from last night, yeah, I do need some more water and lemons and all that. I need it. And I've been in this hotel since I came back from the concert. But now she's going to manipulate you guys to make it seem like what she said last night wasn't what she said last night. All right?
you can't win. You cannot win. You can't win. Somebody said, and I don't chase down gossip. I don't run behind stuff, but I got to have a good laugh at the expense of the people in this world, because somebody said, with regards to what happened yesterday with me making a statement about my exit from New G, I've heard it all, but this was my favorite one. I have to tell you my favorite one. I got to have a laugh in this because it is just amazing to me how something that was detrimental, something that was painful and hurtful, you can flip that and make it my fault. I'm gonna flip your tragedy and make it your fault. I'm gonna twist your words and make you out to be the villain in the story. Now, I have absolutely no details. I have no details whatsoever about what happened. The only people that know what happened between me and Ricky Dillard are me and Ricky Dillard. I gave you all what you need to know. And what
That's not true. But I digress.
you need to know is tomorrow, well, at the time, tomorrow, when you get to the recording, I won't be there. That's all you needed to know. I didn't have to do that. Didn't have to do that. I had family members that reached out this morning that said they came in for the recording only to find out that I wasn't there. Disappointed. That's what I didn't want to happen. One of my followers said he drove 7 hours to see me with the choir. I wasn't there. He's very disappointed because he drove 7 hours specifically to see me perform with the choir.
Didn't I tell y'all in the beginning of this doggone live, the only diva in that new G choir is Ricky Dillard. We don't need to hear about all these people who just came just to see you. Ricky, this is Ricky Dillard's 13th recording that happened tonight. And you want to say how upset people were tonight because you were not there and they drove just to see you? I'm not liking it. It may just be me, y'all, but I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. I know she's the Lillian lover. I know she is. Come back.
Here. Yes, New G is amazing without me. Yes, Lillian is amazing without New G, but Lillian with New G is second to none. There is a specific chemistry that Ricky Dillard and I have crafted.
Let me get Jaleel Mack together. I am in a hotel room away from my home in California. I'm in Cincinnati. Listen and just shh, be quiet, be quiet. Shh, shh.
Over the last 18 years. That is undeniable. You don't have to like how I sing. I don't like how you sing either. So now we're even.
Nice, nasty.
But you're sitting at home looking at us. We're not sitting at home looking at you. I don't owe anybody any specific explanation. I don't know anybody any specific details. I'm just letting you know from my mouth where we are. I don't owe you that. Now I'm past being emotional and I'm at where I am now. This is where we are today.
No, you're not.
So all of this nonsense, I just want you to know how ridiculous you sound saying, oh, well, you should have worded it that way. Who are you to tell somebody how they should word something in their situation or how I should talk? Now, had I said it that way, then you would have found a problem with that too. You see? Because there's no winning with Black people. There's no win.
Never.
There is no win. No matter what you do, there is no win. If I would have got on here calling him all out of his name and talking out the choir and dogging everybody out, then that would have been an issue. Just say what happened. Just say what happened. It's none of your business what happened. It's none of your business what happened.
Because it doesn't put you in a good light.
It is absolutely none of your business what happened or how things happened or why things happened. All you need to know is that it happened. This is where we are. And it is possible that in the future, we could revisit this situation and go back to the way things were or still continue to work together in some capacity and salvage our love and our friendship. That is all you need to know. The rest of that is of no consequence to you. Now, creating stories and making up what I heard, that you didn't hear that. You made that up because it sounds like something catchy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lillian Lloyd. Lillian is a piece of work. Imagine adding ego to that attitude. Woo!
It sounds like something that somebody will buy. So let me just make that up. When you sing in a community choir, you're there on a volunteer basis. I've always known that. I've been singing with community choirs since I was 11 years old. It is not a money bag to sing with a community choir. You are there for the community of being in a choir. That is why you are there. You're not there to get rich. It is a platform. It is an opportunity for you to expand your musical ability. And that is the only reason why you sing with a community choir. So this nonsense about, oh, he wasn't paying her and shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. No community choir member gets paid to be in a community choir. We don't.
Don't you love when pastors tell your members to shut up? This is your future pastor in Las Vegas. Let's get out the membership cards now. This is your future pastor. She's going to be opening her church in Las Vegas. So this is what you're going to get every Sunday morning, mixed with a little scriptures.
Certain expenses are covered, like flight, hotel accommodations, things of that nature. You might get a stipend or a per diem, but actually getting a salary for singing in a community choir, 0 community choirs pay you to sing with a community choir. 0. You see that? Look in there. 0 community choirs. So shut up. You sound like an idiot.
Shut up.
So now let's address you the way you're used to being addressed. Be quiet. You are volunteering your time. You are volunteering your effort. You would not know Lillian Lloyd had it not been for the Ricky Dillard and New G stage. But I was tutored and mentored by B. Chase Williams on his stage. There would be no ad-lib queen if it was not for B. Chase Williams. What Ricky Dillard did was provide a platform.
And it's quite interesting today that B. Chase Williams says that he put on his social media that he wasn't able to attend today because when his body speaks, he needs to listen to it. But your girl is Lillian Lloyd, and she didn't show up today. So all of a sudden, B. Chase, I ain't got nothing against you, B. Chase. You know, we've had lunch together in Vegas. I ain't got nothing against you. But you didn't show up today either?
To display what happened in my 7 years of being with 10
Get it together.
years.
Get it together.
No, I lose count.
Get it together.
But in my time with B. Chase, that was the vehicle. That was where I got my grooming. That's where I got my teaching. My years of singing with John Rogers and the Young Choraleers, being a part of the GMWA, singing background for Terrence Cotton. Those were the things that groomed me and molded me and created and cultivated. Singing in my church choir with Marquis.
We understand all of that, but we talking about today. And we talking about how the world knows the Lillian Lloyd today. We don't know you by any of them other people you just talked about. None of them. Don't know none of them. They may have cultivated you and created you, but Ricky made Lillian Lloyd 2 point whatever times 2. So you can try not to give Ricky his props, because that's kind of what's going on right here, saying that it ain't about Ricky ain't made me. That's what she's saying. That's what she's saying. I didn't know you before you got on the New G. That's just me. Yeah, is he from Cincinnati, Chase? B. Chase, I don't even recall where he's from, and he didn't show up today? I'm just saying. So we ain't talking about all them people who you talking about. We talking about what we talking about today and how the world knows you.
Culpepper, Dr. Maurice Culpepper, may he rest in peace. Those were the things that cultivated me. Are you guys crazy? You've got to be crazy, because a lot of you all sing in community choirs. How many of y'all get paid? Do you really think that Ricky Dillard can pay 106 choir members? When you combine all of the regions together, Midwest, DMV, and the Southern region, you think he can actually give us all a salary? You all sound retarded.
Nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks that.
You sound retarded. That you would take out your time and try to bash somebody you don't even know, somebody you don't even like. You sound retarded. And I wish I could think of this chick's name so I could make her famous today. You gonna make a whole, I don't even like Lillian Lloyd. Well, why are you talking about me then if you don't even?
Happy birthday, darling. I think you said it was your last. I just caught that. It's your last day in your 20s. Have a happy, great birthday. No drinking, all right? Drink some ginger ale with a splash of grenadine. Be saved.
Even like my voice, because it just sounds like a bunch of screaming and hollering. That screaming and hollering took me off my job. That screaming and hollering afforded me to be able to move into this house I just moved into. That screaming and hollering has taken me all across the world.
Okay.
So maybe you should try screaming and hollering so you can afford a better ponytail.
Ooh, let me tell you. And y'all want that to be your pastor? Ooh. She gonna talk about y'all can't sing. Your ponytail is off and crooked. She's opening up a church near you in Vegas. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
This is the me y'all like. Y'all like this me. So let me be this me for about 5-10 minutes.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me just be this me for a few minutes, since this is where y'all want to go. Let's go ahead and do that. I love Ricky Dillard. I absolutely love Ricky Dillard. We did what people that love each other do. We had a disagreement. We are at this place and we will continue at some other point and be in another place. My love for him doesn't stop. I can't speak for him. I'm speaking for me.
Is that right?
A lot of you have gone to bat for me. My phone has been ringing nonstop since yesterday. But what I need y'all to do is grow up. Am I saying don't talk about me? I can't stop people from talking about me. I can't stop people from disliking me. I don't care what you think about me. I'm not interested in it. Don't tag me in nothing. Say what you will. Just don't at me in nothing. I don't want to know. I absolutely love Ricky Dillard.
She just told y'all, don't be atting her. Don't be sending my video over there to Lillian Lloyd. We already had the Lillian Lloyd Lovers fan club in here earlier. Now, we don't know who that really was, but we're going to say it was her fan club. Don't y'all be sending this over there. We just talking. We just saying what we saying over here. We ain't doing nothing else.
I don't regret. I would do every bit of it again. Every 20 years, I would do every bit of it again. I don't regret anything about our journey together. I don't regret any sacrifice that I've made, because anything I've done, I did it out of love for him, out of compassion for him, and out of love for his ministry.
Oh, she'll be back.
And because I agreed to do it. Nobody chokehold me and beat me up and push me and shove me out on stage. I was there because I wanted to be there. And I have benefited immensely from being on his stage.
We know.
Every group, any choir, any group has had a member that has had to leave at some point. Nothing lasts forever.
But does the disgruntled member go on live the night before the major recording to try to, in their way, disrupt ticket sales and attendance? Do they do that? Yeah, everybody falls out and hopefully gets back together. I fell out with my best friend a couple of years ago. We still ain't back together. It is what it is. But do you do that the night before? If it's just a little fallout? No, you tried. You tried Ricky last night, Lillian. You tried it.
Nothing lasts forever. But just taking gossip. And see, when I release my single, all of you that love me so much that haven't even downloaded my single, it's 163 people on here magically. But any other time I get on here to talk about the single, talk about what I'm working on, what I'm doing, it's 10 people, 12 people, 13 people. But you guys run and rush and dart and breakdance and cartwheel to gossip, to bullcrap, to...
Y'all need to be ashamed of yourself. Y'all sit there and run and sprint and to gossip. Uh-oh, shoot. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I would like y'all to go download Deliver Us from the new hit single release from evangelist Lillian Lloyd. I believe it was produced by none other than Patrick Riddick. I thought it was produced by Patrick Bolton, but she told tonight's by Patrick Riddick. So there it is, Deliver Us deliver us. I want y'all to go and grab that wonderful masterpiece that just was released on August 20th.
Nonsense to lies. You love that. You love that. Anything divisive, anything that seems like, oh, here it is. Here comes the nonsense. Get out the tea. Where's the cup? Pour the tea. You love that. 169 people on here waiting on me to say something negative. I have nothing negative to say about Ricky Dillard. I love him.
No.
That's my founder.
We got to stop doing that. Talking about how much you love somebody after you've already tried to do harm to them. She was released from duties, so she gets on last night, and you tried to do hard. You tried to debunk, as they said, ticket sales. That's what you tried to do. So all this I love Ricky stuff, I love Ricky, you have to now, he said, the concert went on without me. It went on without you last time too, when you were sick. And it went on again tonight. And it was a great shouting good time we had over here in Cincinnati. And when that is released, y'all are going to love it. Please hit like and share. And I would like you to subscribe to the St. James Show as you're sitting here watching this, all right? So right now, take some time, hit like and share. And if you would like to support the channel, you can always support by liking, subscribe, sharing with your comments, and also with your donations to St. James Show at Cash App, the St. James Show at att.net with Zelle, and paypal.me/St. James Show on PayPal. Let's go ahead and get back to this exciting apology, maybe? I don't know what it is.
The lead singers that have reached out to me, I told them, get your butt on that stage tomorrow. I don't care what's going on with me and Rick. Get on that stage tomorrow and sing your brains out. And I mean, I want to hear a good report.
Oh,
you better bring it. That's new G. We put our blood, sweat, and tears on that stage for you all to stand up there, and you better be new G.
Thank you, Anita.
Get up there and kill it. And I mean, you better kill it. Whether I'm up there, who up there, put that purple robe on, put that pink robe on, and open your mouth, and you better belt for blood. And I'm not playing.
Ladies and gentlemen, because Lillian Lloyd told the singers to get on that stage tonight and sing their hearts out, we were able to have a successful concert tonight. Ricky, you have to take this into consideration when she wants to come back. She told your singers tonight, they better get on that stage and do right by you, Ricky. She told your singers to do it. So remember what she's saying. So when she want to go back, Ricky.
Because if you don't, you're going to hear from me when it's over.
Please.
We invested too much of our time in here for you not to be successful. I'm the poster child for stand by your man. I'm the poster child for that. So if you're waiting on me to bash him, that's never going to happen.
Is that right?
Now, me and him can get in here together and lock a room up and break dishes and throw knives and axes and darts and everything at each other. But you ain't going to see that. Because that's between us. That ain't got nothing to do with y'all. So all of these lies about, oh, I wrote a song for Ricky Dillard and he didn't pay me. I ain't wrote no song for no Ricky Dillard and he didn't pay me, because the kind of songs I write are not choir songs.
They're not.
So I've never submitted a song to Ricky Dillard. Never. So that's a lie. William McCrae, you made that up, or whoever you talked to made that up.
Wait a minute. Did you listen here? Who are you talking about? You ain't talking about my friend. You a lie. What happened? Back that up a little bit. What she say? I'll drop the joint link in a minute.
Because if you don't, you're going to hear from me when it's over.
No, please.
We put too much, we invested too much of our time in here for you not to be successful. I'm the poster child for stand by your man. I'm the poster child for that.
Is that right?
So if you're waiting on me to bash him, that's never going to happen. Now, me and him can get in here together and lock a room up and break dishes and throw knives and axes and darts and everything at each other. But you ain't going to see that. Because that's between us. That ain't got nothing to do with y'all. So all of these lies about, oh, I wrote a song for Ricky Dillard and he didn't pay me. I ain't wrote no song for no Ricky Dillard and he didn't pay me, because the kind of songs I write are not choir songs.
Who you talking
So I've
about?
never submitted a song to Ricky Dillard. Never. So that's a lie, William McCrae. You made that up, or whoever you talk to made that up.
What? You be lying on her, William.
Sources say. Sources lied. That's what sources did. Sources lied. Because sources were not on the phone last Saturday when Dr. Dillard and I had our conversation. There were only two people on the phone, and that was me and him.
Is that right?
So all you weirdos just sitting up, making up stories and creating scenarios, and it's the timing, it's the this, it's the that, it's the...
Just to be clear on what she said from right now, yeah, she calling William out, and William will come out like a mighty roaring lion. But you said he had a conversation last week, but you said you were packed and ready to go last night, come to Cincinnati. So something's not adding up, but maybe it's just me. But something ain't adding up.
Again, I am 47 years old. I decide what the timing is for my life. I decide when I go live. I decide what comes out of this mouth.
Okay.
I make that decision, not you. Well, I wouldn't want her to be my pastor. You don't want nobody to be your pastor. You ain't hurt my feelings by saying that.
Not you. Not you. You're too mean.
You're not hurting my feelings by saying you wouldn't want me to be your pastor. I'm glad you don't want me to be your pastor, because you would probably make a horrible member.
And
you're probably the most disloyal individual on planet Earth. Anybody that knows me, that has experienced the love that I give, would be happy to sit under me.
Y'all not loyal. Y'all ain't got no love. Y'all don't deserve to have a pastor in your life like Lillian Lloyd. Y'all don't deserve it. Absolutely not. She's so loyal. She's so loyal. She didn't even show up today. She's so loyal.
Would be happy to sit and serve with me in ministry. Because they know the love that I give. And a person that has been committed nonstop to a ministry for 20 years, if that's a person that you wouldn't want to serve under, you're crazy. You, my friend, are a crackhead.
Put it down, crackhead.
You ain't gonna find nobody more loyal than Lillian Lloyd.
Oh, don't you love it? Don't you love your pastor calls you a crackhead? I mean, that is love. Jesus went to Calvary to save a wretch, a crackhead, just like me. That's love. The doors of our church are opening soon, y'all. Will there be one? Do we have one? Put it down, crackhead.
Somebody that will push their own sickness, their own disease, their own situation, their own grief, everything. I lost my mom. I've lost my dad. I've gone through a marriage. I've gone through a divorce.
2 of them.
Acute liver failure, an issue of blood. I've gone through all of that in that tenure. And I never came to the stage without giving it 1,000%. Never. Through all of it. Through it all. You're crazy. You're a crackhead. You're on drugs.
Did you attend the rehearsals as scheduled? or did you were in diva mode and was unable to do that, Lillian? Just had a question. Your loyalty.
And you are not hurting me by saying you wouldn't want to go to my church. I hope you don't come to my church, because I don't want no crazy people in my church. Not that think like you. You're nuts. You go be a weirdo at somebody else's church. I don't want you in my church.
Be a weirdo.
Because your mind is bad. I don't want somebody loyal being my pastor. I don't want somebody that has grace to be my pastor. I don't want somebody that chooses their words carefully as not to hurt anybody's feelings. I wouldn't want that person to be my pastor, because I don't know what y'all heard. I was very, very specific. My publicist called me. My therapist called me. All these people that watched the video called me and said, Lillian, you handled that properly.
Y'all catching that? My publicist. What therapist would say that it is good for her to do what she did the night before the big concert and to try to knock the leader's money out of his pocket by discouraging, subliminally discouraging people from showing up? A therapist would tell you that? And see, your publicist, y'all catching this? Your publicist, see, I ain't no regular New G member. Don't treat me like no April Hall. Don't you treat me like no Carnell Davis. Don't even treat me like Patrick Riddick. Because my publicist said I did okay. My God, today.
And I have plenty of people in my life that would have said otherwise. My current and my former manager reached out to me. Lillian, you handled that the correct way.
Okay.
People that's older than y'all, because y'all 12, y'all don't even know New G like that. Get somewhere and sit down.
We know New G. We ain't 12.
See, this is what you show up for, baby. The numbers is coming up. 175 people, 169 people, 170 people.
You got to over 500.
Y'all show up for the nonsense. Start screaming and hollering. I hear it. Here we come. Here she goes. It's getting ready to happen.
Sure is.
You have no idea what you're talking about. My MD is on here. Buy the single. Exactly. You love me? Buy my single. Go on YouTube right now. Buy the single.
Nah, I downloaded it.
You want to see the rest of the music come out? $sign Lillian Lloyd. Put some love in that Cash App. Like my good friend Julius Pearson.
Money grab time.
Just sow the seed. I'm sowing into your future.
Time. This is what it's all about.
Oh, now she broke. She now she up here begging for money. You do too. Now we all broke. Let's hear it. You want to be useful? Sow a seed. Say a prayer. But all this nonsense where you're just creating.
So it was in her best interest to get on live again tonight. Got it. Bingo. Sow a seed. That's what it's all about. Sow a seed. I'm still going to milk Ricky inadvertently. Get on here and ask for Cash App during the hype of his recording that I refused to go to, got fired from. But I'm going to get on here and ask for some money. Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Okay. We're almost done, y'all. Thank you for over 200 watching. I need y'all to hit that like button, though, okay? Bingo, bingo. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, as they say. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now the rubber is meeting the road.
And see, the thing is, you're putting yourself in a bad position with God, because now you're just basically lying at this point. You're starting rumors and you're lying.
What? Ricky ain't touching this. Ricky is not touching this at all. He ain't interested. She gonna be running back to him.
You start rumors and you're lying. You're making up stuff. I did not say one negative word about Ricky Dillard.
Now, sow a seed.
And the piece of the video where it talks about emails, that had nothing to do with Ricky. That's why I don't like when y'all don't take my videos and splice them up and throw stuff out there. That had nothing to do with New G. That was about a personal relationship.
Yeah, we know you told New G.
That video was about a personal relationship. That had nothing to do with New G. I ain't got no pictures regarding Ricky Dillard. I got some pictures regarding somebody I was dating.
Ricky got class.
So that was what that was about. But you wouldn't know that because you got a 60-second clip out of a 35-minute long video.
Speaking, let's see. Speaking of, let's see here. What do I want to do? What am I doing? Okay, I'm presenting. What am I doing? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Speaking of double saran wrap, you might want to go out and grab the new single by Lillian Lloyd, debut single after 18 years of being with New G, Deliver Us. Said it's produced by Patrick Bolton. One of the Patricks did it. So y'all may want to go grab that, all right? I know it's going to bless your spirit. I really want y'all to get it and give me some critiques about it. Like I said, it's okay. It ain't bad. It ain't excellent. It's okay. So I really like to know what y'all think.
Listen with your ears.
Ears.
Not with your emotions. You all don't personally know Ricky Dillard.
Y'all don't know nothing.
You've never been to one of our rehearsals. Most of you've never ever even been to one of our concerts. When was the last time you purchased one of our albums?
I've been to 3 of them, live recordings.
You don't even know what you're talking about. You're just throwing little tidbits in there and just making up stuff.
You talking about? What are you talking about? You so
You're just making up stuff.
You're on timeout, Clear Vision. Timeout for you.
Do not take bits and pieces of my words and then create your own stories. Don't do that. That's not.
Don't you hate when people try to really gaslight you like you're really taking? No, we listened to exactly what you said, how you said it, and when you said it. See, it's the when you said it that's the most important part about this thing here. You chose to say it last night right before the recording. So don't try to say we stupid and we don't know how you said what you said and when you said it. Don't do that, Lil. Don't do that.
Not fair. That's not fair. Speak on it all day. You can talk about me all day long, but don't take my videos. You don't have my permission to reword what I said.
Nope. She don't go to no rehearsals.
You're going to create a whole... Larry Reed reposted the parts. And he made sure to include... I don't have no issue with Larry Reed. Because even in my divorce, he worded it a certain way. And he reached out to me He was very respectful in that situation. But all that writing a big old long paragraph about a bunch of crap that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And well, sources say, ain't no sources told you nothing about nobody owing me no money about no song. Nobody told you that.
She talking about William, y'all. William McCracken. She mad at him. She big mad.
You made that up. Or whoever told you made that up. Because that ain't it. My personal assistant was at the house when the conversation went on. That's the only reason why she knows.
We crackheads, yep.
Only my inner circle knows what the conversation was.
Well, tell us.
Anything that y'all are saying, you made it up.
Okay.
Roosevelt Hampton said it best. Those of us who know you know better. Anybody that's saying crazy stuff is people that have never even had a conversation with me. And to you, exactly. And I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you.
Fine as gaslighting.
But you know how people are. You know how people are. They're going to take it and they're going to run it and spin there with 194 people. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. When I call a live to pray, 200 people on here now ready to hear something juicy, but you won't come on live to pray with me. 208 people tuned in to hear the nonsense, ready to hear some gossip, but you didn't download the single.
William, I think
221 people. The numbers keep climbing. 224.
Climbing up the mountain, trying to reach the top.
236. I didn't get this much support when I lost my mom.
You wasn't acting all mean.
And bloggers do what they do. They blog.
That's all I do. That's
what they do.
That's all I do. It was reported to me. It was reported to me.
Will Bogle and I have been on the phone all night, literally all night long, texting back and forth. We got up this morning with it because it has been going on all day. 277 of you people are watching this, waiting on some nonsense for you to run off and tell. Just like she missed the record. I was in acute liver failure.
But you didn't get on there the night before and say that.
And I was still ready to board a flight to go and sing on that recording. But because my liver was in such bad shape, the doctors had taken me off of my antibiotics and the dental work that I had done, the tooth had become infected. My face was so swollen. I made a video. You can see, look like.
She's talking about last time's recording. When she didn't make the recording, last recording in Chicago. But what she doesn't quite and she understands, and I'm just trying to Dick and Jane this thing, to make it seem like she ain't gaslighting us and thinking we stupid crackheads with bad, what'd she say, bad weaves, ponytails, whatever. Last time she was sick. Nobody knew she wasn't coming. We was all waiting for that last song. And they said Lillian wasn't there, even though I think somebody had told me that Lillian wasn't there. Yeah, somebody told me already that Lillian wasn't there, but I didn't know until I got there. And this is the last recording, not tonight's recording. But she didn't get on there and say that even she was sick because she knew that if she got on there, it would probably taint some people's thoughts about going. Because like I said, last minute sales count. People like to keep that money in their pocket until the day of. And they'll pay at the door or pay the day of on Eventbrite or what have you. But she didn't get on live and say she wasn't going to be at the last recording. She did this and she was legitimately sick. But you were not legitimately sick this time. You were legitimately disgruntled. And I don't need a word from the Lord or from a prophet for me to discern what you did last night, Lillian. We love you, baby, but you was wrong. So don't bring last year's or last time's recording into tonight's recording. Has apples and oranges, figs and berries, figs and whatever, bananas. Has nothing to, one doesn't have nothing to do with the other. But we're gonna let you just go ahead and regurgitate this as long as it makes you feel better.
Like I had a big knot on the side of my face. Everything, you people watch reality TV too much. So you think that everything is a stunt. Sweetheart, I have the Holy Ghost.
Oh,
I have the Holy Ghost. I don't have any reason to try to create no stuff. What for what?
We love pimping out
for what?
Holy Ghost.
What does it profit me to do that? It is of no benefit to me whatsoever. I don't believe in burning bridges. I don't believe in burning bridges.
You're definitely throwing off. Make sure you hit like and share, everybody.
Y'all love me so much. Y'all want to say, when you putting out the fire, when you gonna put out the champion song, when you gonna put out that We Praise You Lord song. Let's get it. Sow into it. Seed into it. I don't have a record deal.
She wants y'all money now.
Who must have T-Mobile? I'm talking about T-Mobile. T-Mobile is trash. Trash mobile. That's what T stands for.
Speed it up.
It took me 2 months to recover. It is amazing to me that you people, 374 people watching right now, 379.
You had over 5.
This is amazing to me. 382.
You love it too. You love it. You never had that many watch you.
404 people. Where's my Bible?
Oh, we gonna click off. We gonna click off.
Make these numbers drop right now.
That's all right. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna speed you up. There you go. You read scriptures?
Of good report. If there be any virtue.
Oh, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
You give me a break today. All right? I love you all. It is always for me a teaching moment.
Oh yeah. All right.
Lillian Lloyd at
I've been at this thing too long, y'all. It's over 3.5 hours. I just wanted to come on and let me get her off the screen. Thank you, Lillian. And remember, everyone, if you don't have that wonderful CD, that release, Deliver Us, go get it. Watch them drop. You say, yeah, they start dropping. You get to praying, they don't get to dropping. See, I just dropped out. She even pray hard. I said, do it, Jesus, right now. Hurry up, Lord, kill him. Oh, I can't take all that rough praying and all that. I know she grew up apostolic, me too, but shoot, calm down. You got it. I need that envelope. Lillian. I promoted your single. I need that envelope. All right, everybody. Before you go into 9 time, I would like you to send your offering. It's Sunday. Almost Sunday will be tomorrow. So go ahead and send your offering to the St. James Show. So just St. James, SAINTJMES, just like it is right here. All right. So appreciate everybody for coming through. I hope you like and you share. And if you didn't get a chance to, first of all, before we leave, what happened here? What happened between Will Bogle, Ricky's manager, he just abruptly parted ways. What happened? Anybody know? I don't know what happened. I thought maybe one of y'all would know.
I know St. James is watching. Oh, messy ass.
Well, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. It has been real here at the St. James Show. And you know, before we go, we got to play it. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, even if you're watching the replay. Please get on there and comment and come on, PAW. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on now. Subscribe, and you can also join the membership. Just click on my page and click join. Click the join button. I couldn't figure out. I have the link is somewhere around there. But Will gonna like this. I don't know what happened. Hey, Will, could you maybe Lillian ain't the issue. Maybe, I don't know. What happened, Will? I don't know what happened. But I appreciate each and every one of you coming through tonight. Let's hit them subscriptions. Thank you, everybody.
Celebrate your E320. He did more than I ever expected. More than I ever expected. He did more than I ever expected. Lord, say he did more, say he did more. Exceeding